There was a nation living in peace and unity. Hey, they are people with love and harmony. Oh, yeah. They saw greatness rise up to its purity. With another people of different culture, a different heritage, bias and oppressive. Oh, I see a nation from trigger of Africa, rising with strength and might and power. In due time, nobody gonna praise us, rather you all gonna embrace her. With your flag, with your flag, with your flag, with your flag. Oh yeah. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. Oh yeah, Biafra is our home. Oh, it's my home. Yeah, Biafra is our home.
I reminisce way back 1967. Death toll on the blood couldn't count them even. Mama screaming, child squealing, pops on the ground. 2.5 years, over 3 million's gone. Why? Cause we asked for our freedom, and we're going back to our sovereign kingdom. They shut us down when we cried, the world said nothing. Sitting back in the crib, watching our suffering. Should I talk about the planes dropping shells like rain? Suka had the first taste of our heroes' blood. Abagana Zobuni wave was stronger than flood, but the juke is too strong and fought them off on the chart. Thought the bloodshed's gone, then it came again. 216 and the massacre, it started again. So bloody now, I couldn't cry tears. Blood dripping down my eyes, water in my vein. We died trying to fight the cause and we're trying to break him. It's our freedom, but the world was against us.
Wave your flag over Africa. Welcome people of Biafra. Wave your flag over all the world. See those people of Zion is here.
It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion. It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. Hey. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. I see the rising sun from Africa. Oh, this is a sign of victory. Oh, yeah. I see future in Africa. Oh, yeah. People of Biafra. See light shining on the world. Oh, yeah.
Hello, Biafrans all over the world. Good morning from here. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you're watching us from. I want to say thank you for being here today. It's my pleasure to welcome each and every one of us to BTV Europe. Today, 30th May 2025. Today is our Heroes and Heroines Day. We'll be celebrating all over the world, and we'll also be linking up with Biafrans all over the world who will be sending us a report from their different locations and zones and countries. My name is Ikem Patrick DK in the studio, and it's my pleasure, like I said, to be here. We are transmitting live from all platforms, from Radio Biafra, Facebook page. We are transmitting from Biafra Television Europe Facebook page. We're also transmitting from the application. As you all know, we are live on Twitter, we are live on YouTube, and we are live in all necessary Biafra platforms. It is our pleasure to be here, and I'm happy once again that we have gathered. I know that there are a lot of our people on the ground in Biafra land who will be sending in reports to us. And on that note, the number will be on the screen soon, so that for many of you who are watching us on the ground in Biafra land will be able to tell us what is going on. The number on the screen is going to be +39, your famous familiar number, +39 388 177 9665, +39 388 177 9665. Call in through this number and tell us what is happening in your area, in our nature, in our bar, in Iguacha, and all over Biafra land. I want to know what is going on. We've seen pictures and videos flying all over social media of how our people are complying with the sit-at-home order, and it's quite impressive. It's impressive because our people have continued to show the resoluteness in their belief. Our people have continued to show their conviction in their belief that definitely we are on the right path to Biafra restoration, and that is the most important thing for us. The journey might be hectic, the journey might be difficult, the journey might be slow, but we are steady, we are consistent, and will continue to remain resolute and resilient in the face of challenges. As you can see, we have seen so many reports of the security forces, Nigerian military police, threatening our people against sitting at home. And the question is, how does people sit at home affect the security of Nigeria? It has nothing to do with the security of Nigeria. So on that note, we'll be going on break, and I will be expecting calls to come in. We're going to take a report of your calls. As your calls come in, we'll return back to respond to those calls. So we'll be taking break. We're back to the music, and when we're back, we'll continue to take your calls. Please make sure you share this program. As you join us, share, like, and make sure that your friends and families are partaking in today's 30th of May 2025. And we will be back as soon as possible. Thank you very much.
Hey! The bricks! Sunday! Oh, na 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 na. Watch it out! Watch me far away, see me far away, Shabada. Tell me what you saw, I will show you what I have, because I have myself. Oh, them think say na defense. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, so go learn to pretend. Do not run away. Kind of sober than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I am. Ohaneze Ndibo, how na day? I don't come to speak my mind with no delay. Let them know say una eyes clear about una way. Watch out, many things they happen in that country you dey. So some people trouble up on people every day. Even when you dey, you go talk say you know dey. I need to understand why this world are bad. I need to understand why this truth are past. The promise that we got and nationalize. The promise we will live and complain. Somebody, watch me far away. Watch me far away. See me far away. See me far away. Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have. Because I have myself, oh, then think say na defense, oh. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, oh, you go learn to pretend, oh. Do not run away. Kind of sober than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I thought. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I am. Samada, cha cha cha, kick Samada, Bumba. See, I come back again to tell people say, now here we dey. We don't come to stay. I say no retreat, no surrender. We're living big, but no arrange. Look at the soldiers killing innocent Biafrans every day. Look at this clan is killing innocent Christians every day. It's depending me, yo. It's depending me, yo. It's depending me, yo. Chukwuoki Kobiama, Bataranya say Yemaka. I know Ginaka. That is why I say. That is why I thought. That is why I know. That is why I say. That is why I thought. That is why I know. Mohamadike one, Biafran nine, ayisigi gabaniru, onya kaya docha, weli feneme, onye naya nejuno yine juku kwa mawaja. You are whiter than snow, oku gibesioku. We stand where you stand, we say no secret trial. Onye chuku. Ezosika, Osiki, Mohamadike, no secret trial. Prophet Yahweh's young, Osiki, Mohamadike, Osiki, Jisike, Mastus, Ejike, Koli, Osiki, one day Buje Bije, Sikwa, no well if a name. Oh, well, if an affair, oh, well, if an actor, one name, Victor, Chimesie, Okorochuku, Igbo Network Television, London, Osiki Jisike, Nahaku Genazu. Omu Biafra nile getting nova. Asiki gabaniru, no secret trial, no secret trial, no secret trial, no secret trial. Hey, watch me far away, see me far away. Tell me what you saw, I will show you what I have. Because I have myself, oh, then think say na defense, oh. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, oh, you go learn to pretend, oh. Do not run away. Kind of sober than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I thought.
Just hold on.
That is why I say. That is why I say. That is.
Yeah, Biafrans all over the world. Good morning. We have our first caller. We had a first caller earlier, but he couldn't wait. We have another caller. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you are calling from, please.
Good morning, sir. I'm calling from Biafra land, Asaba precisely.
You are calling from Asaba. What is the situation in Asaba right now?
Asaba, everything, let's say, apart from Anambra, that place is sitting down better. Asaba, you know the Zoological Republic. Most of them are not observing sit at home, sir.
Okay, so Asaba, do we say that is a partial sit at home or Asaba is busy? How do you describe the situation?
Asaba, I'm describing it, they are busy. They are, all of them, they are doing their business. Most of company, everything, commercial, they are open.
Okay. So does it mean that people of
Asaba...
Stop us.
We are people who are resolute and then we do the needful. So, as I'm talking to you now, we are sitting at home as usual.
So, but do you reside in Asaba?
Yes,
okay.
Definitely.
So does it mean that our people in Asaba are not sensitized enough to know that today is Biafran's Heroes Day sit at home?
You know, Biafra is an ideology. We don't need to force people. But to people who are resolute and fanatical about their belief, they are also sitting at home as well, sir.
In Asaba there?
Yes, sir.
So we can say that there are people who are also observing sit at home in Asaba, but not everybody.
Very good, very good.
Okay, that is an interesting one. Thank you for the call. We really appreciate.
God bless you. I want to pray for our leader.
Yeah,
May Almighty God bless him.
Yes.
Give him and protect him. Give him long life. At the end, victory will be ours. It's just a matter of time. His nemesis, they will go down with their fake video and all the rest of them.
He said.
So God Almighty will bless you and protect us. And at the end, all of us will see Biafra in the mighty name of Yahweh.
He say. Thank you very much.
This is Ndi Biafra calling from Biafra land, sir.
Thank you very much, Ndi Biafra. Thank you. It's my pleasure to have you in the studio this morning. We're expecting more calls to come in. We just had our first. Go ahead, talk to me. So we are having our first caller from. We're having our first caller from Asaba Ginikachi, who just reported the situation in Asaba, communicating to us. I heard that our head of directorate is on air, and I would like us to link him up on this program, BTV Europe, where he will be able to talk to Biafrans on this channel, and we'll be back after the break.
That is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I talk. That is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I know. We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. There was a nation living in peace and unity. Yeah. They are people with love and harmony. Oh, yeah. They saw greatness rise up to its purity. We with another people of different culture.
Go ahead.
Right.
Connect me. Hello. Yes, this is our
As
head of
people
Directorate of State addressing
live our
Biafrans all
life
over the world.
according as Chukwukadema has given it to us. Therefore, while we continue to commemorate this day, it is that the generation and coming generation, those who did not know what transpired in the 60s and 70s, those who were not aware of what happened in the contraption called the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, from the time of the amalgamation in 1914 to this very moment, that they must never forget, that they must never lose sight of the fact that they are a risk on the threat of extinction, because they deliberately took away history from the curriculum in the zoo so that our children will not know what the Nigerian authorities in collaboration with the British, what they did to our parents, our grandparents, our uncles, our mothers, and of course our relatives. This commemoration, this Remembrance Day, is to have it always at the back of our mind, always at the forefront of our thoughts. That we must be at alert at all times. We must be very, very conscious of the fact that if we lose our guard, if we forget the past, then the past will repeat itself on us as the people. I know that there are time differences all over the world. Many already have commemorated this very day, and many are about to begin it, and many are, of course, in the process already commemorating it. Irrespective of your time zone, irrespective of the time that our people may have gathered or will gather or are gathering at this very particular day for this very event, the purpose remains the same. The purpose remains the same. It is for us to call upon those who led their lives, who sacrificed their lives, who denied themselves every pleasure, every comfort, those who went hungry for days because they want to ensure that our race were not annihilated and we were not exterminated. As we speak, we still have many of them, those who have volunteered themselves in Biafra land, those who are denying themselves every comfort that you can imagine, those who have made friends with animals in the forest and the trees in the forest, because they want to ensure that our land is not invaded, that our land is not overrun by those who have put their plan in place to take over our heritage and annihilate the Biafran people. While we remember those who died, we are also remembering them that are still have taken up the mantle to ensure the continued existence of the Biafran people. Biafrans all over the world, the commemoration of this very day is not a day of too much speech, because it's a solemn, solemn day for all of us. And when we say that we ask Biafrans in Biafra land, in the ground zero, to commemorate with those in the diaspora, Sometimes the zoo authorities, in collaboration with those who are conspirators with them, they will tell you that we must not commemorate our dead. We must not remember our dead. We must not have the Biafra target May Remembrance Day. And when you begin to ask yourself, why? What is the reason behind this? You can only understand that the reason is for us to forget our past, so that that same past will repeat itself on us. I want to tell you, Biafrans, that no one who killed your father, nobody who massacred your mother, no one who raped our parents, our mothers, our grandparents, no one who denied us of the basic sustenance, no one who blocked us land, air, and sea, and ensured that our parents went hungry for months and years, will ever love you. We need to bear that in mind. We need to bear that in mind, so that we must not fall victim to the narrative of the zoo. They want to tell you that you must not look for Biafra. You must not agitate for your freedom. How can we not agitate for our freedom, I ask? When a nation that our parents and our forefathers sacrificed everything, and they are showing you each and every day that they do not want you, and at the same time they are telling you you must not leave, so that you can remain a slave in your own land. And I say, by the land of Biafra, I say, by the spirit of our ancestors, that we must never, and we will never remain slaves in our own land. We will never be conquered in that land, so that we will serve those who want to make us their masters. I want all of you to be firm because the journey we are about to enter, it will require all your strength. You know, when I always speak, I speak and I give messages. Those who have ears will hear it and listen. Those who do not have, or who do not wish to listen, will not listen. And when it begins to happen, they will be the first victim. I'm telling you today, 30th of May 2025, that what is about to come upon the zoo, we must be prepared for it. That is why we are calling upon our ancestors, those who we are remembering today, to wake up and move ahead of us before this battle comes. Is battle coming? Of course it's coming. Are we going to be ready? We shall be ready. We shall be ready with the support of all of you. You know, the Nigerian government has done everything in their capacity, in their power. Everything they are doing is to make the Biafran people turn their back on the only institution that has consciously, honestly, and truthfully decided to stand between them and the massacre and killing and annihilation of the Biafran people, the indigenous people of Biafra. IPOB, whether anybody likes it or not, without IPOB, the story in our land would have been very, very, very different. They will tell you IPOB does this, IPOB does that. This is the way they want to demarket, if I'll use that word. It is an agenda. It is a pre-planned, well-orchestrated agenda to see how they can decouple our people from listening and following IPOB's directives for the betterment of the Biafran people. Ask yourself, what can anybody give us a reason why they are telling us not to remember our dead? It is part of our culture. It is part of us. It is part of us to remember our dead. And now when we say we want to remember it, some people will come from left and right and they want to, in one way or the other, they are trying to reduce the importance. They are trying to reduce the significance of this very occasion that we are having on this very day, 30th May of 2025. But I can assure you, those of you who are still in doubt, that somehow, without our knowing it, Chukwu Abiyama has this thing that the leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra, that they have a very important task ahead of them, and they have a very important role to play in the emancipation and freedom and liberty of the Biafran people. I call upon all of you today, many who may have been disappointed one way or the other, many who may have thought that there is no hope. There is hope. There is hope for freedom. There is hope for the sovereign and independent nation of Biafra. But that achievement and that goal, that destination, we can only achieve it in unison. Because our people say, Gidi Gidi Bogini Ugweze, in our own language, in Igbo language. And our people as well, they have this idiom which the broom represents. We must be like the broom put together. We must come together. Those who are politicians that have other agendas that is different, very, very contrary to the freedom of the Biafran people. I want to tell you today that you still have a window of opportunity to make amends and change your ways. Heaven will bear me witness. The Spirit will bear me witness. And those who are hearing my voice today will bear me witness. The land upon which I am today will also bear me witness that we have said this before and we are saying it again. Remove your hand from criminality in Biafra land. Remove your hand from evil in Biafra land. Otherwise, the land, when it rises, it will sweep all of you away. Nobody will say we did not want the politicians in the zoo. Nobody will say we did not want those who are using the name of IPOB to commit crimes one way or the other. I do not intend to diverge or distract from the core matter or core reason why I am making this broadcast today, but it's important because it's been a long time I haven't spoken to Biafran people strategically and deliberately. But I want to use this opportunity to tell those who have made it their, like a merchandise, to merchandise on the lives of Biafrans and merchandise on the freedom of the Biafran people. You have the window of opportunity to make amends because the time is short for all of you. Great Biafrans all over the world, our men must be supported because they are the shield of our protection. They must be supported with ideas, with your time, and with your finances. There's no two ways about it. And you, all of you will know that Nigeria has done us more than we can use our mouth to say. And therefore, I am using this time to ask each and every one of you to come together. Every family of IPOB worldwide must fall in line. Fall in line. Discipline is our key word. Discipline is our key word because, as I always say, a disciplined soldier of 100 can defeat a million soldiers that are not disciplined. And Biafrans must be rest assured that for us in the leadership of IPOB, the director of state, there is no turning back until we reach our destination, which is a free, sovereign, and independent Biafran nation. I therefore want to ask you, whatever you do and wherever you may be, let today be a wake-up call for all of us. Let today be that day on which you will say that you are making a decision, a very important decision to fall in line with the movement for the freedom of our people, that today will be a day in which you will forget every distraction that may have been put before you before, every gossip and issue that will not be positive in any manner, issues that will only try to divide us and derail our objective. I call upon all of you today. This message is not going only to the IPOB family members. It is going to every one of you who calls himself a Biafran, because this fight is not just for the IPOB family members. The Biafra we seek will not be inhabited only by the indigenous people of Biafra as IPOB movement. It will be inhabited by all of us, from Ibanke down to Iguacha, from the north down to the south in the Biafran territory, west to the east of the Biafran territory. Those who have the capacity, I want to use this opportunity to call upon you. And I want to say that this leadership has proven integrity. If anybody is looking for it, we have shown integrity and we have shown honesty. We have shown that dedication is the word, and devotion for this cause has been our mantra. I therefore call upon all of you to sit up, get up from your defense, where you're sitting on the fence, and join this very movement for the freedom of our people. And I call upon our ancestors and Chukwukikabiyama to guide each and every one of us in each family that we are commemorating this very event today. That every of our activities, all those who travel thousands of kilometers away to attend this very event, that Chukwukike shall preserve them and take them back home safely to their separate destinations and homes. And those in Biafra land I also want to let you know that you must ensure at all times that the leadership in Biafra land is where you get your directives and instructions. No other entity, no other institution, no other person, but those who have been announced as the leadership of IPOB in Biafra land, these are our representatives, as we have representatives all over the world. Anybody who comes to you and say he is a member of the IPOB leadership and he does not belong to the Biafra land leadership, or he was not sent by the IPOB Directorate of State, please, anything that they do, nobody should ascribe it to the leadership, because we know all the plans that the zoo have tried to, they have committed all manner of crimes and violence on our people with their politician governors. They have committed all manner of desecration of our land, and they continuously attempt to pass out this narrative in order to paint the indigenous people of Biafra in a very bad color. We say, give a dog bad name and hang it. That is what they have been trying to do. But at Tanchukwu, we have overcome every one of their plans and machinations. And we are about to move forward. We are about to move forward. And I'm sure those who know what I mean by moving forward will understand what I'm saying. I don't want to spell every word, but the time is now for us to move forward. For the past 3 years, we have what have we done? We have simply defended this very struggle. We have defended it with everything in our mind, in our spirit. We have defended it, and while we are defending it, we even lost life defending this very entity called IPOB. Now it is time for us to move ahead, to move forward. And I call upon all of you, men, women, the youth, especially the youth, be ready, for work is at hand, and there is much to do ahead of us. I want to thank you for listening. I want to thank all of you, those who have already concluded this very program. I want to thank all of you, those who are still on their way to the point of meeting, and those who are there at this very moment, commemorating this 30th May 2025. And I want to encourage you and tell you that IPOB leadership, the Directorate of State, we are here. We are not going anywhere until we get to our destination, until we reach our objective. We have nothing else we are asking. All we are asking is that we should be allowed to live in freedom as a free people. May Chukwu Abiyama and the land of Biafra protect all of you. May our ancestors guide and preserve all of you and give you the strength to continue this battle until we reach our goal. In Chukwu Abiyama's name, I have asked. And from here, I want to say good afternoon. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was the voice of the head of Directorate of State of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Maazi Chike Doziem, broadcasting and addressing Biafrans live all over the world. And it's my pleasure to have him in this broadcast today. And here we continue. We continue from where he stopped. And I want calls to start coming in now. We already had a couple of calls though in the course of this broadcast, but we wouldn't have picked them because our head of directorate was online talking to Biafran. So I want to call back a number that called me earlier to really get information on the ground of what is going on. I believe he is calling from Biafra land. Let's see if he can pick the call. Hello, caller, you called in earlier.
Good morning.
I couldn't pick your call because we are listening to our head of Directorate of State. Where are you calling from? Your name, please. Hello,
Calling from Abakaliki. My name is Ofobike. I'm calling from Abakaliki.
4BK from Abakaliki. Welcome to the program. Tell us what is going on in Abakaliki right now.
Okay, Abakaliki is very calm as we are observing the Remembrance Day of our past heroes. We say, may Chukwuka Biama grant them eternal rest as we continue hoping for the restoration of Biafra. We pray that Almighty God will give us the power and the strength to remain resolute and resilient in fighting for the freedom of our people.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you for the call. Thank you for reporting from Abakaliki. We want to get more callers from Abakaliki to also tell us in different locations what is going on there. We know that Abakaliki had always been resolute. We know that they have always responded to the call, and it is quite interesting to get that confirmation once again. I want to say thank you, Abakaliki people. Thank you, our people in Ebonyi State in general, for participating in today's 30th May sit at home. Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you for the call. Thank you very much. Yes, we want to get calls. We want to get calls from Imo, from Owerri. We want to get calls from. We already had a call from Aba. We already had a call from Asaba. We want to get call from our riverine areas. We want to get call from Iguacha. We want to get calls from all over Biafra land. Please keep calling in. We are here to respond. And in the shortest possible time as well, we'll be taking live transmissions from different locations around the world where Biafrans will be giving us update as well of what is going on in their different countries. And we'll be back after the break. We'll be back.
The heritage bias and oppressive. Oh, I see. A nation from trigger of Africa, rising with strength and might and power. In due time, nobody gonna oppress us. Rather, you all gonna embrace her. With your flag, with your flag, with your flag, with your flag. Oh yeah. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our...
Yes. We have another caller. Hello, caller. Tell us your name and where you are calling from, please. Hello, caller. Are you there?
Hello. Hello.
Caller, welcome to Biafra Television Europe. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very clear and loud and clear.
Okay, go ahead.
We remember them. We remember them. For those that lost their life, our forefathers, our ancestors, we remember them.
Where you are calling
I'm calling you from Australia.
From Australia. You're welcome to the program.
I'm calling you from Australia.
Okay, so are you?
Yes, Australia. They are celebrating it big time.
Okay,
it's big,
I would like to get a live coverage of what is going on in Australia. If you can help us do that, I will send you the link for you to give us some live coverage of what is going on. Biafrans that which city in Australia are you?
It's happening in Queensland in Australia.
Okay, Queensland in
but
Australia.
I'm calling you.
Yeah, every Biafran soldiers, men and women, they are in Queensland, and it's happening, a lot of them. So Biafrans are happy. They are moving. They are praying. They are resilient. Like their mind is straightforward for where they're going. They know what they're going for. They know what they want. Without Nigeria, without Nigeria, we know what we want. Even if Nigeria like it or not, Biafra is here, and nobody, no human being can stop it. We are resilient. We can't. Nobody can stop us. The mind and the heart is like steel. It's like metal. We are very, very happy today and observing it, and everybody is just together and doing something wonderful in Sydney and in Queensland in Australia. So thank you all the Biafran listeners from Africa.
Are you in the midst of other Biafrans there? Are you in the midst of other Biafrans?
I'm not mixed with them, but I'm calling you because I know what is happening.
Okay.
I know what is happening. Okay. I know everything that is going on. I'm part of them. I want to ginger everybody that is observing this to be resilient and to be strong, to be, don't let anything to weigh you down. Our heart, our mind, our prayers is within. And with God Almighty, He will be coming out very soon. If He doesn't come out, we're still strong. Our heart is made up for Biafra.
Thank you very much, caller from Australia. Thank you. We really appreciate that call and the reporting. Thank you very much. That is our brother from Australia calling in and giving us update. We have another, let's see. Okay, we have Nwa Chineke. Nwa Chineke, you're welcome to the program. Good morning.
Thank you, Mazi Ikim Patrick. Of course, I am calling from my location. Yamazo Kino Kechku, the general. Of course, I am from Ihala in Anambra in Biafra land. Mazi Ikim Patrick, I'm not going to waste a time here. I will tell you from my location, things are moving well. We are praying for those that die for us to be alive today. And this is something that we must keep on doing. No man born of a woman can stop us. I know some of them may think that I have not come in on social media. Of course, it does not matter where I am now. But I tell you this, our people are doing the needful. We have gathered to pray for those that met us for us to be alive today. And I want to urge our people that they should stand up and do the needful. We should not forget what happens to our people during 1967 to 1970. That is a genocidal war against our people. And some of our people don't want to learn. Some of our people are still calling for one Nigeria. Some of our people are still saying, let us join hands together and make it work. But I tell you, from my location, we are doing well. Biafrans are listening to this DOS, the leadership of this movement. And I tell you this, they are in charge. The man in question, the man that is in charge on absence of Mazin Nnamdi Okuchukwu Kanu, have spoken to the great people of Biafra. And from my location, we listened and we do understand. We take the point. All these years we are fighting to defend IPOB. But now we have done with it. We are moving on. And I tell you this, Biafra land are royal to this leadership. Mazi Chike Doziem, the man in charge, I salute you. I am Mazo Keno Kechukwu from my location. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mazo Kenna. Mazo Kenna, thank you very much for calling. Thank you. Let's take another call. Calls keep pouring in. We are taking this call for land as well. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. Hello, caller. Your name and where you are calling from.
Yeah, I'm Mazi Chinedu. I say, may Elohim bless you exceedingly abundantly for every one of us that is doing what we are doing.
Can you tell us your location and tell us what is happening
Hello,
in
Mazi.
your area?
Mazi, I'm calling from the zoo, one of the most dirtiest places in the zoo.
Okay, so what is going on in that area?
Mazi, what is happening is that most of my brothers and sisters, the ones that have known, that is in this struggle with me, every one of us is observing what is happening. But before I go on with that, I know that is what is the goal of content, what we are talking about now. I want to use this same opportunity to still talk about what the Nigerian government have been doing against our people and why every one of us should embark in supporting this very leadership. Because I just finished listening to our indefatigable, leader, the gentle lion himself. One of the reasons why every day I can never think going back from this struggle. But what I want to say is the evil that is happening in Imo State, especially in that very place that they call Lion something. That place that is close to the government house, the council house. What the criminals they are assembled from all quarters of the, I don't know whether it's only in Nigeria, but I know that all these people that they brought up in that place, they are all vampires. How they kill our people, because that was one of our brothers that just came out from there. And what he has been telling us, it is unimaginable. It's not something that he can hear. How they kill our people, how they have lots of shrine in that very place, how they use people blood to sacrifice to their shrine, how they move from every corners of this very zoo to pick up only our own people in different kinds of cases. And I wonder how with this kind of machinery will be installed in our place by who goes the demand, the Nigerian government. And our people itself will be going there to go and report our brothers and sisters. Are you reporting there for them to bring justice for you, or for you to show that you are bigger than that your brother, or for that your brother to be killed? These were criminals. And the guy, that my brother told me that he was there for a week. And there are young men that they brought in, say that they were IPOB, they are Biafra agitation, and they just immediately shot them instantly and carried them with the van to where they will go and squeeze their body and cut off all their organs and all of those things. So you see how, I just don't know, how do we even have anybody in that very place that call themselves elders or governors or representatives? They are there, this kind of evil is happening, and that is why we are here remembering the people that this very zoological government, this very evil entity, killed 6-point-something million, stabbed 2 million children to death. And I wonder if you are man, a Biafran, and you'll be going around without knowing what is happening today, without being part of this very glorious effort in restoring a place where we will have, liberty, be safe, and be able to live up to our potential. We are here in this very country, upon all our sacrifice. 95% of the development of this very country come from us. The very institution that they installed, that they established, is just to kill us. Whether they unalive a police inspector, or be in charge of a DPO, in charge of a police station in a northern state. I never see any raiding or bombardment, just as they do in our places. Do they have a different law for us and a different law for themselves? How can a person that calls himself an Igbo man at this very time will not be alive to his responsibility? So that is that, and many more in other places, which if I continue, will not be here.
Caller, so that we'll be able to take
I'm telling everyone of us that is doing what is necessary.
Other calls, please. Yes, if we continue, we might not be able to entertain other calls. So we are expecting more calls to come in. Let's see if we can get in touch with a brother who, or I don't know if he's a brother who called in earlier, because we are ready to take in every call. Even when we didn't pick, we'll still call you back, because we want to get reports from everybody and everywhere. Today, our people are sitting at home. So we have a duty to make sure that we feed them with the necessary information they need, because we know they will be anchoring on this station to get information on what is happening out there, because people who are sitting at home does not know what is going on outside. So this is a channel to reach out to our people so that we'll be able to get them informed and get them updated on the development. Hello, caller. I have to call you back because we missed your call. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Yeah, Mazi, good morning. My name is Mazi Fanyi.
Mazi Fanyi.
Mazi Fanyi.
Is it convenient to tell us where you are calling from? Is it convenient for you?
No, Mazi Fanyi, I'm calling from my location.
Okay, what is going on? Are you in Biafra land or outside Biafra land?
Yes, Mazi, I'm in Biafran land.
So what is going on in your area?
Mazi, yes, Mazi, my area, every place is down in their various houses. And
it's like the network is bad. Yes, the network. Yes. Can you hear me?
Briefly observed today, no movement, no school, whatsoever to now. Am I coming out?
Okay, you're coming out better network. Now.
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Okay.
Network. So, every place is locked down. No church, everybody is at home. So everywhere is people, voluntarily honor, or in the honor of our heroes that went to war, in the honor of our fathers and the mothers that was killed during the war. Everybody is sitting at home. Nobody is forcing us. There's nothing like forcing us, but we voluntarily sit at home to honor them because they paid ultimate sacrifice. Every place is locked down, Mazi. So that tomorrow, Nigeria media voters will not come out and they concocted their fake news. We are sitting at home to honor them, and everywhere is peaceful, Mazi.
Thank you.
May God bless you. We must continue.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that reportage. Thank you very much. These are Biafrans telling you that they are voluntarily sitting at home and nobody is forcing them to sit at home. So it's very, very, very important that we see this as also because it goes a long way to prove that Biafrans are ready for their freedom. There is no violence in any way. People are voluntarily sitting at home. Nobody is enforcing sit at home. People are sitting at home willingly because they understand the importance. People are leaving their businesses. We have seen and we have had, the blackmail of the billions and trillions that are being lost as a result of sit at home. But people are ready to sacrifice that comfort and those, whatever financial profit to honor their heroes. It shows how determined our people are and how resolute our people are in making sure that the event send message across to the world that they are ready for their freedom. The remembrance of our heroes is a testament to the fact that we have risen up to our responsibility and we have taken up the mantle towards Biafra restoration, and there is nothing anybody can do about that. We'll be back with more calls after the break. As you expect calls, we want you to start pouring in your calls. Keep calling in. Keep telling us what is going on, because it's very, very important that we take this call so that tomorrow they will not say that nobody sat at home or that maybe people were forced to sit at home. No, it's important that we hear from you directly. We'll be back after the break.
Heroes, speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. Oh yeah, Biafra is our home. Oh, it's my home. Yeah, Biafra is our home.
I reminisce way back 1967. Death toll on the blood couldn't count them even. Mama screaming, child squealing, pops on the ground. 2.5 years, over 3 million's gone. Why? Cause we asked for our freedom, and we're going back to our sovereign kingdom. They shut us down when we cried, won't say nothing. Sitting back in the crib, watching our suffering. Should I talk about the planes dropping shells like rain? Suka had the first taste of a hero's blood. Abagana Zobuni wave was stronger than flood, but the juke is too strong and fought them off on the chart. Thought the bloodshed's gone, then came a king. 216 and the massacre, it started again. So bloody name, I couldn't cry tears. Blood dripping down my eyes, water in my vein. We died trying to fight the cause and we're trying to break him. It's our freedom, but the world was against us.
Wave your flag over Africa. Welcome people of Biafra. Wave your flag over all the world. See those people of Zion is here.
It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion. It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. Yeah. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home.
We are, thank you very much. Thank you. You're welcome back. You're welcome back. I think we are beginning to have a transmission coming live and direct. Hello. Hello, Wada. Good morning. Your voice is not coming. Unmute yourself, please. You are muted. You are muted. Please unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. You are muted. Can you unmute yourself, please? You are muted. Can you unmute your microphone? That is our correspondent coming from. Beautiful. Now we can. That is our correspondent from Milan, coming live and direct. And this is BTV Europe. That is our correspondent from Milan, Italy, coming to us live and direct. And I believe that Biafrans all over the world can see what is happening in Milan. Biafrans are celebrating the Heroes Day, 30th May, live in the Piazza Popolo in Milan, Italy. And we are also expecting more transmissions from other parts of the world. From Germany, we are expecting transmissions from Austria, we are expecting from the United Kingdom and some other places. So please join this program. Let us celebrate our heroes. Can see that we are having a solo prayer. We're having a solemn prayer where Biafrans all over the world will gather to pray for our heroes and have a mini silence for those who fought for our liberation to defend our lives. Earlier on, we had the voice of our head of Directorate of State addressing Biafrans all over the world, and the recounting event that
Hello,
took
studio.
place
Can you hear
between
me?
1960. So yeah, we can hear you
Hello?
live and direct. You're welcome to the program. Yeah, we can hear you. Can you tell us what is going on the ground, please? Can you tell us what is happening on the ground? We can see
Having a problem along the road.
flags. We can see flags flying. We can see yes, so we can see flag flying all over the place, and this is quite colorful and interesting. IPOB Italy have gathered in Milan today to celebrate the heroes and heroines who fought for us on the between 1967 to defend our land against the invading forces of the Nigerian state. And it is very, very important that we'll continue to carry on with this remembrance every year because it has become part of us and have become part of our ritual. And for the fact that the Nigerian state doesn't want us to remember our heroes goes a long way to show how they wanted to bury Biafra and bury our struggle and make sure that our history is completely deleted and erased from the surface of the earth. But it is our responsibility to make that decision if we're going to let that happen. We said we're going to sit at home, and we've seen it creating unnecessary controversy in Biafra land. At some point, what led to people now deciding to sit at home on Heroes and Heroines Day? It is as a result of the security forces, you know, hunting our people down each time we try to celebrate this sit at home in Biafra land peacefully by gathering
Master, can
outside.
you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Wada. We
Hello?
can hear you
Hello,
100%.
studio. Master,
We can hear you.
Master, can you hear me?
I think it is you that is not hearing us. Let's take a caller. We have a caller. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Your name and where you're calling from, please. Can you tell us your name and where you are calling from?
Hello.
Yeah, caller, welcome to the program.
Yeah. I'm calling from, hello?
Go ahead, we are listening. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Yeah. I want to say thank you to you, and I want to greet our people. I'm in Biafra land right now.
Okay. Is it convenient to tell us your location in Biafra land and tell us what is happening there?
Actually, I'm in Anambra.
Okay. What is going on in Anambra? Is it in Oka? Is it in... what is happening? What is the situation like?
The situation here over this side now is, as a matter of fact,
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Master Patrick, can you hear me? I cannot hear you, but I will allow you. This is IPOB Italy, and today we are in Milano Central Station. As you can see, really, there are Biafran IPOB from all over Italy here. And a lot of people also, we've been able to do evangelism, and we continue doing evangelism. Ciò che mi ha colpito sono molto I giovani, the youth, that they were really interested to know what this Biafra is all about. They could not recognize the flag, and so from there, some were crying. I met some youths that were crying. I hope you can hear me, Marcy, because I cannot hear you. Maybe it's because of the noise, but all the Bluetooth we are using is not functioning. So as you can see, as I was saying, notwithstanding, understanding that it is our commemorial heroines and heroines day, but we are still evangelizing. And really surprisingly today, from all over Italy, people are here. Men in Italy, our women in Italy, calling them to come up. Nobody will stop work for one day or will allow house management one day and it will be in vain in a day like this. It's not correct. I'm calling on women in Italy, IPOB women. It's time you people please come up and join. As you can see, Mazi, here are men. 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 I would have loved to hear you, that you can ask any question, but unfortunately, I'm still battling with this. But I hope as you continue with others with your calls, that there will be a time where I'll be able to hear you and give you some necessary answers. But for now, we remain live here. IPOB Italy, Milano.
Thank you, Wada, for that reportage. Thank you very much. As soon as you're able to fix your audio challenges, we'll be able to have that conversation where I appropriately want to ask one or two questions what is going on the ground in Milan, Italy. Here from the studio, my name remains Mazikem Patrick DK, and we want to return back to our calls because calls are coming in. We had our brother who called in from Anambra, who was giving us a report of what is going on in Anambra. And we also want to urge our people from all over the world. We already had calls from Australia. We had call from Germany by our brother Mazi Nwachineke, Mazi Henry, called in from Germany to give us report on what is going on. So let's see if we can take these calls that are coming in from Biafra land. It's very, very important because we are here especially to talk to our people on the ground in Biafra land to give us update on what is going on. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Thank you, my brother. I'm calling from that zoo, darkest zoo.
the epitome of iniquity. I'm here representing Biafra in Aba.
Our brother from Aba, welcome to the program.
Yes, I'm very glad that I received your station today because our community radio is not working perfectly. I don't know what Zoo is doing to it. It's just coming and going until I can find the station, your station, and it's very reliable and very clear and very, very good. I love that. I just put kudos to your effort because you people are trying a lot to
Manzi, I
disseminate
hope
the
you're enjoying. Are you speaking?
law that
Please
we
nod
are
your
in.
head so that I will not speak.
I'm very glad for that. The situation report in Aba is very calm. Everywhere stands still. Indication of the full participation of this Fallen Heroes Day. Every man and woman is inside. No matter the zoo, police, and army are going around sometimes. They are staging at the strategic points. I don't know what they are doing there, but what we know is that nothing is happening here. Nothing is happening here.
So
we are in control of our...
Is there any form of sit-at-home enforcement in Aba as we speak?
Not at all. Not at all. Voluntarily, everyone respected themselves. None of them formally. Sometimes you see some skeletal movement, but this time around, it's a standstill movement. Not at all. We are very calm people. IPOB is known to be organized people. And in East Central States, Aba is a formidable area when it comes to Biafran Restoration Project. And we can see that they are all complying in accordance with the divine mandate to restore the sovereign state of Biafra. And many doubting Thomases are now getting to queue behind because they have seen the light coming gradually to be the reality.
Thank you very much. That is a wonderful reportage there, and I'm very, very glad to hear you talk to us from our band. Also, much even happier to know that BTV Europe is coming clear in our back, which is for us a very huge and a massive success. So you have to recommend that more people follow this program, share this program, link up with many of your friends who would want to and your relatives and neighbors who would want to join us in this program. Tell them that Biafrans all over the world are, coming live here to express themselves. And we want to hear every voice. Would attend to everybody and every voice to make sure that we give them this great opportunity to tell us what is going on around their location.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your endeavor. Continue doing the good works. God is not going to leave you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, and God bless you. That is our brother from Aba calling in to give us update on what is happening on the ground in Aba. We have also seen what is going on in Milan. We want to see more calls coming in. We would be expecting also activities in the United Kingdom. We'll be expecting activities in Germany, live transmission for our people who are there. There was our brother who was talking to us from Anambra, giving us update on what is happening before the live transmission came in and interrupted him. So I want to go back to him again to know what is happening in Anambra. Hello, my brother from Anambra. Welcome to the program once again. Sorry you were interrupted. Tell us what is going on in your area. Are you sitting at home?
Actually, I must tell you, I'm indoor right now as I speak. And our people, the residence area where I sit, where I live, and the entire community, there is nothing like any movement right here. We are just gathering together, discussing about the activity of the day. And in short, we are very happy to tell you that we voluntarily decided to sit at home and to honor our past heroes and heroines. And at the same time, we are listening, we are following through this your platform. We are moving together. I equally hear Mas Chika the time he's speaking. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, we are listening.
Okay. I'm very happy. In short, we are as many as we are here now. We are very, very happy to hear from him. He said at the conclusion that we are moving forward, nothing like going back.
I want to reiterate again. I want to reiterate my question, Mazi. Is there any kind of violence as a result of sit-at-home enforcement? Is anybody forcing anybody to sit at home?
No, we are sitting at home voluntarily and very happy at the same time. Though we are mourning our past heroes, but that doesn't deprive us from recognizing the situation we are in. So we sit at home voluntarily. Nothing like violence, nothing like anybody forcing anybody.
Okay.
We just prepare as in our community. We just by mass secularism that everybody should go and get what he will take to hold himself this day on Tuesday, I think Wednesday. So we hear him, we hear him loud and clear. So we prepare ourselves voluntarily, whatever we eat, whether we are drinking water, we are indoor and happily. Nobody is forcing anybody to sit at home. So we know we are honoring our past heroes who died. So it will be a kind of mourning, but never the world that we might live, we are happily honoring them. Nothing like violence.
Thank you very much. Is there any other thing you would like to say?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
No.
Okay, thank you for calling in.
Thank you for your good work. Thank you for your good work.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, that is our brother talking from Anambra State, giving us report of what is going on in Anambra. And it's very, very important. And there is a reason why we continue to ask if there is any kind of sit-at-home enforcement or any kind of violence to enforce sit-at-home. Because we have seen reports where people say, 7,000, 1,000 have been killed by IPOB by enforcing sit-at-home. These are false reports coming in from even international media who never came on the ground to investigate. And it's very, very important that we ask our people if there is any form of sit-at-home enforcement or any kind of violence to make people sit at home. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. This is Biafra Television Europe. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Okay. My name still remains Mr. Carlo Wokoha.
Carlo Wokoha, welcome to the program.
Yes, I'm calling from Biafra land, the rise of blessing sun at Ohafia, Abia State.
You're welcome to the program. What is the situation in Ahafia? What is the situation there?
Yes, from 6 o'clock in the morning till now, no movement. Everywhere is totally shut down. People is happy to observe sit at home. In fact, our heart is bleeding to observe some of our brothers and sisters that are that pass last time ago, we just say, join our hearts together, say, may there still remain in peace in Jesus' name.
He said, there is a
Amen.
question I want to ask you, Mazi, because it's very, very important. Anybody that calls in, continue to talk about how happy our people are to participate in this sit-at-home program and honor the heroes. Are they happy because IPOB have given them the opportunity to observe a holiday? Or are they happy?
Yes.
They are there. No, just hold on, because these are two things. It's very, very important. Sometimes people can be happy because now is an opportunity to just have a holiday and take some rest. Or are they happy that they are given the opportunity to be part of this wonderful event? Is it where does this happiness come from?
Okay. You know, whenever your father died or your mother died, sometimes you may forget. Sometimes you remember that your mother died past, but you won't forget the date of the death of your mother or your father. That is the essence of remembering any date, that particular date. If somebody asks you when your father died, you won't forget the date. You, as a loving kind, you will sometimes every year you remember the death of your father, as we are remembering the death of Jesus Christ. These are our heroes that are not with us. People are happy because of the leaders of Biafra, the leaders of IPOB. They have bring a particular day or month to observe their late brothers and their sisters. So people is happy to observe. In fact, somebody was discussing with me yesterday night. The person said Biafra is come to stay, and the leaders are very wise people. And we just advise, if possible, let us continue with this movement every year. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The continuation of the Biafra movement we've been observing a sit-at-home yearly for the past 12 years, and it has become part of our culture, and we cannot go back on it. Even when you decide that you're not going to participate, many people are going to. The majority of Biafrans are going to be part of it because they have come to understand the importance of a day like this, and you can no longer take it away from their memory. Thank you very much for that call. I thank you. Reporting from Ahafia, it's my pleasure to have you on BTV Europe. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yes, so that was our brother from Abia and Ohafia precisely reaching out to us and giving us update on what is going on the ground. Call in and tell us what is happening in your area, especially those in Biafra land. We heard that BTV Europe is transmitting all over Biafra land, which is a very, very good news, and a welcoming an interesting observation for us, because we've been, questioning if people are getting our transmission and how effective it is. And this is a confirmation that our people are getting our transmission, and it calls for joy that outside the Radio Biafra, we are also transmitting live, and it gives us opportunity to show our people what is happening live and direct around the world as regards to today's event of 30th of May 2025. So we will continue to expect more calls to come in. We will continue to expect more people to tell us what is going on. And I believe wholeheartedly that We are going to take in calls. We are going to take in reportages. We are going to take in observations. We're also going to educate our people on the importance of today, because it's very, very important that today we understand that our people need to really understand that it's not just about sitting at home, that we make it a culture that I don't know if for the 1 minute silent, and if he will be back, we'll be running that transmission here as well in this program. And it's very important for us that we get that notification, so that we'll be able to work in tandem with what is going on with our sister radio, Biafra Television London, on the event. We saw what is going on, and I hope that we'll be able to return back to Italy, Milan, where we had live coverage of event there as well. We are hoping to see if we can get people in the United Kingdom to give us live coverage of what is going on. Very, very important. Very, very important. I don't know if we can get a live coverage from London correspondent on the field, who can update us on what is going on in UK, because it's very, very important that we take the transmission from the United Kingdom. I hope that we'll also be able to take a live transmission from Germany, and I hope so. Can you put on what is going on in Italy, in Milan, so that our people will see for themselves what is happening in Milan? Very, very important for us. Very, very, very important for us that we see what is going on in Milan. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see if we can get that transmission from Milan. Yes, we are also on the comment section. We have people commenting. Yes, we have lots and lots of commenters. We recognize you one after the other. Can you please open your link so that we'll be able to have a direct conversation on what is happening on the ground, please? We want to see what is happening. Can you please come you put a restriction on your video and audio? Can you please return back to the studio and tell us what is happening? Biafrans are waiting. Biafrans are waiting. So we'll see. Let's see if we can get a reportage from our correspondent in Milan. Okay, very, very important. Let's see if we can take this caller. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you are calling from, please. Caller, can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir. Good morning, sir.
You're welcome to the program. Your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Uzoma, sir. I'm coming from Iguacha.
Uzoma from Iguacha. What is going on in Iguacha?
I'm sitting at home. I'm in my home.
So you don't know what is happening outside?
No, I have not been outside though.
Okay.
But all this while they used to put it at home. Iguacha here, and not used to comply. It's not all of them that used to comply, just few people.
Okay, but I believe that in Obibo area, people are complying.
people said yes, they normally comply, but inside town, they don't used to comply because that time that Wike is the governor, he never agreed for all this sit at home. He used to tell the people that there is nothing like that the guy is not Biafran. Since then, he have put that speech on people's mind. If not, that means that he didn't talk all those in those people.
No, but it's not. We have also seen other governors within the Eastern region do the same, like Wike, who also refused to observe sit at home, who discouraged their. So he has nothing to. Let's not blame the governor for whatever decision the people have made. I believe that people in Iguacha at some point will come to terms with the reality. We cannot point finger at any individual to say because he's the governor, he discourage the people from sitting at home. It is a matter of the people understanding that they have a responsibility to themselves in remembering the fallen heroes and heroines. Because naturally, every politician serving the zoo naturally will not want to see the light of Biafra shine because they are benefiting, But it is the people in every environment that have continued to show resilience in this struggle. If we had listened to the voices of naysayers, we wouldn't have been where we are. So let's not point the finger at the past governor. It is the people that need to wake up and do the needful.
No problem. There are many people used to sit at home today, but it's not as our own area now.
You told us that you are indoors and you don't know what is happening outside. So I want to take you that.
Why I say that even last year on that I went outside, people are moving now. I know how this I used to be, but no problem. I just pray that with the time that we pick up. It's not like as Abia State is or that our own side. That people they comply well more than this side.
Yes,
but with time that we pick up.
It's always like that. But
I hope you understand where I'm going.
Okay, I believe that eventually they are going to come in line with what we are doing. Thank you very much for the call. Thank you. I really appreciate our caller from Igbo reporting. Thank you very much. And see what is going on in Milan.
Oh no, because what problem? Him, Luis. I see what I did you. I got it. I can see him. I can't have I got the news going from one. I want he said, what am I here about? Oh, yes. Yes. I hope Biafra, I can't acquire. Uno answer, I go. Nobody here to acquire. No piano in Yana Quabo. I go good. I go, I mean, or them. I want them, or them, you go. Or one of them, I have only you if I go up like an out only. So I will let you 2 moon and they go for my time. Because one thing is, one naga, and they go where Kobu. It will be try as a soon case in Alakana or Shoko. In Yabuka, it will be animal golf one. Now, light the kind no put on Ghana for Milan. Because Anama said, Ebe maybe Hano. More happy, you know, Kawadu. More happy, Yabilene, he said, Yabilene, he said, Yabilene, he said, Yabilene. Anima yoga, you can have believe when I. He said, he said, I literally bang on mine. He said, I have a wound. ndị bụ ụnụ bịara be anyị bịa were ihe wee bịa dozie ebe ha anyị ga-ewerekwe nke anyị bịa anyị ji wee dozie ebe anyị n'ihi na anyị ka bụ ndị Igbo ji kwụsị m bịara mbịa bịa ọbịa ebe onye abịagwure ka ọ na-ala mkpụkpụ akwa ọ dị n'ọfọ biko ya hapụ na ya wee na-asị biko ndị na-achị anyị ọ ga-adịrị ụlọ mma amamihe agaghị akọ ọnụ amamihe si na Chukwu okike abịa ọ gaghị akọ ọnụ biko onye ọbụla kwudowe ebe ọ bụ Biafra ahụ n'afọ a ka ọ na-akpọ ebi afọfọ na ọbara ụmụ Biafra ka ọ dị mma Chukwu okike abịa ma ị nọzikwa chetakwa nkwa anyị kwere gị onye amụma ndị ndu anyị Ọhamadike bụ Nnamdi Kanu o nwere nkwa anyị ụmụ Biafra kwere ya a sịrị na ọ bụrụ na onye anyị Biafra eme ka ala Biafra nwee ụmụ Biafra nwee anyị ga-ekwupụta aka ọrụ obi ya n'ụwa niile ebe ụmụ Biafra n'okporo ụzọ niile ebe ụmụ Biafra site na agbụrụ na agbụrụ anyị ga na-efe Chukwu okike abịa biko ọ ga-adị na anyị ọzọ agaghị emezi
nwa niile eji eji na mgbatị ma ha acha niile binye n'ụlọ anyị mba ya na-ahụkwa
One family. Cannot do now. Cannot do.
We need to listen to our national anthem. Everybody should listen. I don't know how many of you have listened to our
Sono in una manifestazione non lo
IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. One family. IPOB, one family. One family. My fellow comrades, I thank all of you today. As we are marching in today, our 30th May, and which everybody is seeing what we are doing today in Italy. First and foremost, I want to appreciate all of you that is here today. It's not easy to leave your work, leave anything you are doing to come and celebrate our heroes and the heroines today, which is 30th May. So I pray that Chukwu Okadiama will still lead us back home without no problem. Chukwu Okadiama. We need to proceed and go to the main thing which we are here for today, which is, please, we have to own our candles. And I don't know how many people are called for the leaders. But the leaders, come this side. Wider, wider. Are we receiving? IPOB, IPOB, one family. Master George. The money was wrong. Candle, Kaji. Anything candle. Where can you candle? Yeah. Watching. Please. Let us pay attention. Attention, please. Let's read that, please. Silent, please. Silent. Audience. We should first discuss the open Fellow Biafrans, we are gathered here today, 30th May 2025. Biafra's memorial service and the journey of remembrance. To not only honor our heroes, but to ask the Almighty Creator, Chukwu Kabiama, to grant their spirit eternal rest. In His kingdom, it is our custom through the age of Biafrans to pay their respect to follow departed Biafrans. Our thoughts and prayers are with all of families whose loved ones, fathers, mother, husband, wife, children, unborn children, nursing mothers, and many more were killed during the war and being killed. None beheaded, massacred on daily basis by Islamic jihadists. Biafrans, Nigeria and all Biafrans who have died fighting for what they believe in. And all at this moment, we invite every family and friends to remain coordinated for the memorial service and the journey of remembrance. We remember our people who suffered and died for so that we could be free and secure many their memorial. Be more than a distance shadow. Dear friends, we remember
Major Johnson Thomas. Madupe. We remember Onwutegu. Major Colonel Onwutegu. We remember Lieutenant Colonel Nicholas Ejike. We remember Major Chukuma Kaduna Nzogu. We remember Captain Ugala. We remember Major Anifro. We remember Major D.O. Alcafo. We remember late Lieutenant D.O. Mbadiwe. We remember Lieutenant D.A.C. Obina. We remember Captain A.L. Oloko. We remember Captain A.O. Abasi. We remember Major B.E. Nnabine. We remember Major Christopher Ime Lefulam. Using the light candle, raise it up, facing the east. We say, for the dreams left unfulfilled and their life taken too soon, always from us and the humility. We remember and we may their courage be our inspiration and the strength. He say, number two, please.
The souls of the righteous are in the hand of Chukwu Kabiama, and there shall be no more torment touching them. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. They are going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. And having been a little chastened, they shall be greatly rewarded. For Okika Biama proved them and found them worthy for himself. We remember our brothers and sisters, our fathers and mothers, and the children whose sacrifice kept the dream of Biafra based on truth, love, and justice alive. Therefore, we remember General Odumegu Ojukwu. We remember Major General Philip Effiong. We remember Major General Madoibo. We remember Colonel Achibong. We remember General Achuzie. We remember Colonel Nwobosi. We remember Lieutenant E.C.N. Achebe. We remember Second Lieutenant E. Obonaya. We remember Lieutenant Colonel G.O. Okonweze. We remember Lieutenant G.O. Mbabie. We remember Captain H. A. Ilo Potife. We remember Major L. E. Ekanem. We remember Lieutenant Colonel I.C. Okoro. We remember Captain I.U. Idika. We remember Captain Chukwueke. We remember Major J.I. Obieno. We remember Major J.O.C. Ihe Dibo. The following people used their talents to advance the Biafra cause. Therefore, we remember Mbazulike Amechi. We remember Mazi Okokunde. We remember Dr. Clement Okoro. We remember Mazi Ugo Onyechiaka. The Honorable PRO. We remember Mazi Morris Prince. We remember Chinua Achebe. Using a lighted candle, raising it up, facing the east, we say, may their courage be our inspiration and strength. He said, IPOB, let's read them. Fellow Biafrans, we are called upon by the most solemn admission
admonition to uncertainty to human life and inevitable termination of all earthly pursuit, for we gather to pay a last farewell. Our heroes, the brave men and women who died that we may live. This last appreciation and honor paid to our dead provide us an opportunity to express our sense of loss and to offer a tribute to their memory, while they are enable us likewise to bear witness to our belief in the immortality of the soul. For life cut short and the vision unrealized. We remember Lieutenant J.D. Ovoezirie. We remember Lieutenant J.U. Uba. Captain Jonathan Egere. We remember Lieutenant K.D. Waribo. We remember Captain L.C. Ilibe. We remember Major Obi. We remember Major O. Isom. We remember Captain Peace Okoye. Two Lieutenant P.K. Onyenehu. Second Lieutenant T.D. Ekedio. Lieutenant S.E. Onwike. We remember. Captain S.E. Madu Album. Major E.E. Nzogu. Lieutenant P.O. Ibi. Captain Aro Abuzio. Captain Ike Chukidemi. Using a lighted candle, raise it up facing the east. We said general response by all media courage be our inspiration and strength. Number 4. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. They remind us that our lives are to live in accordance with the cause of Biafra and salvation of humanity. That we are likely to walk while it is yet day, so that when the call comes to lay down our tools, we may be found ready to enter the kingdom of God. We are in His light. We shall see light. We remember the falling of our Biafrans armed service. We remember the victims of terror. We remember the millions of defenseless women, men and children. We remember in the markets stripped for their deaths in schools and hospitals. We remember and piloted by Egyptians. We remember. We remember WOI Elijah Anosike. We remember. Remember Sergeant Elwon Ejo. We remember. Remember WO 11 Warrant officer. Remember. We remember Sergeant Tabisi. We remember. We remember Sergeant Sivanus Ezewu. We remember. We remember Sergeant Evan Jim. Remember. We remember Captain Pius Dike. Remember. We remember Captain Michael Akudike. Remember Captain Johnson Agu. Remember Lieutenant Colonel Gabriel Okezie. Using a lighted candle, raise it up, facing the east, we say, may their courage be our inspiration and strength.
The fifth reading. All hail Biafra. While we sorrow for our loss, let us lift up our hearts in thanksgiving for their sacrifice. Well fought, life well spent, and work well done. Let us humbly pray that we may be grace, strength, and wisdom to enable us perform our duties in the pathway of Biafra quests of life service. May the darkness of their loss not obscure the light of our peace. The Lord with the land of Biafra, and we are in love. We are in love with life. For the agony, the tears, the mother and the fathers, and the children who were massacred. We remember Lance Corporal David Ishikuma, Private Fidelis Onyekwe, Private Mba Iroha, Sergeant Celestino Kafo, Lance Corporal William Olane, Pat Innocent, Private Innocent, Lance Corporal Josiah Onyejiaka, Warrant Officer 1, Joseph Mba, Lance Corporal Matthew Njumike, Sergeant Joseph Ibekwe, using a lighted candle, raise it up facing the east. We say, may their courage be our inspiration and strength. Number 6, please. All hail Biafra. Sixth reader. By the light of divine countenance, we shall then pass through fear in the face of our adversaries, through the valley of the shadow, and at last shall receive the reward of true virtue, of true and honesty, and acquire the possession of Biafran land and of an immortal inheritance. For death cannot keep us from the grace of Chukwukikabiama, because he has willed to free us from Nigerian bondage and lifted us out of the shadow of the light that cannot die. In the numberless towns and villages in Nigeria and the rest of Africa, and elsewhere in Europe and Asia, where we have lived in too many of them. We have endured cruel suffering, died in the hands of our fellow humans, being just because of who we are. We remember Staff Sergeant Afoboro. We remember Staff Sergeant Peter Bassey. We remember Sergeant Robert Bassey. We remember Sergeant Michael Uche. We remember Sergeant Boniface Njemanze. We remember Corporal Timothy Isianye. Yep. We remember Corporal Sunday Amaoli. We remember Corporal Anthony Amaoli. We remember Corporal Paul Udeuku. We remember Corporal Festus Nwa. We remember Corporal Williams Abata. We remember Corporal Okorie Agwo. Using a lighted candle, raise it up facing the east. We say, general response by all. Some we have forgotten, others we sealed in our memory. A wound that does not heal. May their courage be our inspiration and strength.
27th. Generations of victims and martyrs, still their blood cries out from the earth. What can we say? What can we do? How do we bear the unbearable or accept what life has for our people? We know that all that was born was time. But how do we compare the slow passage of time with the callous slaughter and the starvation of the millions of innocents cut off before their time? They lived with faith and hope. Not all, but most, certainly, most died with faith in Chukwu Gabiaba. In life, in the goodness that even flames cannot destroy. May we find a way to increase the strength of that faith, that trust, sure sense that life and soul endure beyond this body's death. We remember Corporal William Abata. We remember Corporal Okorie Abu. We remember Corporal Wilfred Azubike. We remember Corporal Reginald Green. We remember Corporal Joseph Adaka. We remember Lance Corporal Silas Uzomba. We remember Lance Corporal Maurice Ibekwe. We remember PT Joseph Ibe. We remember PT Colinius. We remember PT John. Remember Corporal Paul. Remember Corporal Festus. Using a lighted candle, raised it up, facing the east. We say, may their courage be our inspiration and strength. Oh, hey, Biafra! Oh, the earth reader.
Though we are driven out of our homes when we need them the most to foreign lands, where we live in agony and die untimely death, we are still full of hope more than ever because we have you, Chukwokika Abiyama. At home, our enemies use our own misguided people to poison us, ambush us, point us out of our enemies. Yet, we continue the mission both in the flesh and in the spirit because of you, Chukwokika Abiyama, sent us on the mission, and we cannot fail with you, Chukwokika Abiyama. Our hope and Redeemer, our victory is assured. We remember Colonel Emmanuel Mwobosi. We remember Corporal Wilfred Azubike. We remember Corporal Reginald Green. We remember Corporal Joseph Adaka. We remember Private Joseph Ibe. We remember Private Colinus Uwaha. We remember Private John Ekejoba. We remember Chimobi Okafor. We remember Commander Ikonso. Using a lighted candle, raise it up facing the east. We say, may their courage be an inspiration and strength.
Oh, Biafra. The ninth reading. Almighty and everlasting Father, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, pụrụ ime ihe niile. You are our only hope, our trust in thee and in thee alone. Those who took the mantle of leadership in Biafra land have turned against your faithful children and your holy land, Biafra. They have colluded with the Fulani and their British masters to hand our lives and blessed land Biafra over to the enemies. Chukwu Okike Abiyama, forbid it that we will become like the Hausa people in our land. Biafra. In the hands of the Fulani Janjaweed, we, your choosing children, have awakened to our responsibilities. Please, Father in heaven, fortify us like steel to fight on till victory, till victory. Expose the enemies within and without. Let they have no peace of mind and no place to rest. Reveal all their evil plots against us and turn them against themselves. Grant us the upper hand and the absolute victory soon, so that those who have died in their siege will finally rest. We remember victims of Operation Python Dance 1 and 2. We remember victims of Mpao mass murder. We remember victims of CKC massacre. We remember victims of Aba High School massacre. We remember victims of Iguacha massacre. We remember victims of Emene massacre. We remember victims of Opibo genocide. We remember victims of the ongoing siege all over Biafra land. Using a lighted candle, raise it up facing the east, we say, may their courage be our inspiration and strength. IPOB, IPOB, one family, one family. Biafra wetin toga yeme ya tozima. Umbo Chineke. We really appreciate. I think I know you want to continue. Don't worry. Yeah, I got that.
Hello, Biafrans all over the world. Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you for being part of this program. Right now, we'll be switching to Germany, where we have Biafrans who have gathered also in celebration of the 30th of May. We just rounded up with Italy, and we might also be going back to Italy again. But now we are switching to Germany to cover the events on the ground with our correspondent, Wanda Biafran daughter, who is live and direct transmitting live from Frankfurt or Berlin. She need to confirm that with us so that we know where she's transmitting from. Can you please unmute her so that we'll be able to get the message of Biafra restoration that is going on? Can we please unmute our can we please unmute? Can we? Yes, I don't know how we need to let her know that. Okay, thank you for muting. Thank you very much. That is Wada Biafran daughter.
Yeah, oh hey Biafra.
We are now light.
Good morning, good afternoon, great Biafrans all over the world. We are here in Cologne, IPOB, one family to the world. We are here in Cologne for honor our heroine and heroines. You can see
Thank you very
men
much.
are here.
Of over 17 million. Thank you very much, Wada. Thank you. The location is Cologne, Germany. It's important that our people know where the transmission is coming from. It's my pleasure to have you on BTV Europe. Biafrans all over the world are watching you from everywhere around the world, and they are seeing the transmission live and direct. And I think somebody is making a speech there. Can you just change your direction so that you can cover from the front and not from the back, please?
Okay, but this is from the front, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
can see.
I would like to hear what the speaker is talking about. I want to hear him.
Okay.
So all of us that are here today are
Yes,
leaders
Mazi,
in
I'm
Biafra.
coming.
We shall walk hand in hand in the land of the rising sun.
Are you hearing them now,
Yes,
Mazi?
100%.
IPOB, IPOB, one family, IPOB. We want to use a moment to pass a little message to the Germans that are watching us today. And I think after that, with the permission of our leader here, we shall march with the authorities to go and submit the letter that brought us out. But before we go,
I think we are losing connect now.
leave a culture, leave a community.
Mazi, Wada, we are listening. Can you please be silent? Let us listen to what he's saying.
Without noise, within the kingdom of Biafra, einige von euch hat schon mal über uns gehört, vielleicht durch euer Großeltern. Wir sind die Rosen, die aus Stein gewachsen sind. Wir sind die Kinder, die man gedacht hat, die werden nicht überleben. Aber trotz alles, wir haben überlebt. Wir sind noch hier heute. Von 9 Millionen zu 17 Millionen. Und wir werden weiter wachsen. Wir sind nicht umsonst hier in Deutschland. Es ist oft nur ein Grund, dass wir keinen Platz haben, wo wir Heimat nehmen. Unsere Heimat ist besiegt von der nigerianischen Regierung. Da die ganzen Rohstoffe in Ostnigeria, die Region Biafra, die ganzen Ressourcen, die man hier in Europa braucht, das alles kommt aus Biafra. Nigeria hat keine Naturressourcen. Und auf diesem Grund sind viele mächtige Mächte, die von Europa meisten, Großbritannien. Auf diesem Grund haben wir geschworen, dass wir werden nicht irgendwas von unseren gottgegebenen Ressourcen haben. Viele von uns haben keinen Grund hier zu sein. Wir wollen auch nicht mehr lange bleiben. Teilweise sind wir Eltern, Großeltern. Wir haben zweite, dritte Generation hier schon in Deutschland geboren. Wir sind ehrliche Bürger, die gut arbeiten, die Festarbeit, Vertrag in verschiedenen Großunternehmen hier in Deutschland sind. Die zahlen unsere Steuern. Wir haben auch Träume. Und die Träume, das heißt, irgendwann zurück nach Hause, ist unsere Heimat, Gott gibt eine Heimat. Das hat man aufbauen, damit wir vernünftige Infrastruktur haben, damit wir gute Krankenhäuser haben, damit wir gute Brücken haben, damit wir gute Sicherheitsapparate haben. Wir sind nur hier, weil das alles uns fehlt. Nicht, dass wir das nicht alleine schaffen können. Aber wenn man dann Zugang zu den Gaben, zu den Geschenken, was die liebe Gott dir gegeben hat, wie soll das denn möglich sein? Es ist wie einfach, wenn ein großer Mensch nach Deutschland kommt, im Vergleich einfach Deutschland, die IG Metall wegnehmen, die Mercedes, die Daimler wegnehmen, die BMW wegnehmen, die Audi wegnehmen, die VW wegnehmen. Lieber Kollegen, wenn Sie nach Deutschland nicht mehr so viel haben, wenn man in alle Wege, die man ein Land wirklich aufbauen kann, wegnehmen, die große Steuereinnahmen, wenn die alle ausfällen, wie kann denn das Land überleben? Es gibt sehr viel Unrecht, Menschenrechte Verletzungen, Genoziden, die jetzt in Biafra, in Ost-Nigeria. Das passiert gerade, als wir alle hier sind. Frauen werden vergewaltigt, schwangere Frauen werden getötet, Bauch abgeschnitten, Babys rausgenommen und drauf mit Messer gestochen. Kindern werden vor ihren Eltern umgebracht. Die Soldaten zünden teilweise verschiedene Häuser an. Es werden nicht hier berichtet, keiner hört über das. Das kommt ja nicht in euer Fernseher sind. Es ist auch ein Grund, warum Leute wie wir hier sind in Deutschland. Wir bekommen diese verschiedenen Nachrichten von unseren Familienmitgliedern. Und das ist die Möglichkeit, euch auch mit der Wahrheit zu konfrontieren. Ein Appell haben wir an euch, lieber deutscher Bürger. Redet mal mit eurer Regierung. Die Biafraner haben auch Recht auf Leben. Das Recht, das ist in UNO-Charta verankert ist, steht uns auch zu. Eigene Heimat, damit wir auch nach Hause gehen. Darf man uns als Last hier in Deutschland sehen? Wir haben auch eine Heimat, die wir gerne ausrichten möchten. Aber durch die Zusammenarbeit von Bundesregierung, britische Regierung, EU und nigerianische Regierung zusammen, kommen wir nicht nach Hause. Das ist der Hauptgrund, warum wir hier sind. Die größte Depot von Gas in die Welt ist neulich in unserer Region gefunden worden. In einer Stadt in Heights, Imo State. Da hat man neulich die größte Depot von Gas gefunden. Und wir wissen, da man von Russland kein Gas mehr bezieht, die ganze Interesse von Europe. Aber man soll nicht vergessen, ohne uns kann man diese Gas nicht anschaffen. Deswegen sind wir aus Natur. Wir glauben nicht an Menschentod, wir glauben nicht an Blutvergießen. Es sind Menschen, die am Leben glauben, am Leben auch glauben. Und unser einziger Appell ist, Gleichberechtigung, das Recht zu leben. Und wir werden uns freuen, wenn wir Unterstützung bekommen können von der Bundesregierung. Wir wissen möchte über unsere Freiheit bewegen. Kommt auch gerne auf Internet www.ipob.org www.indigenouspeopleofbiafra.org. Dort werden Sie alles lesen. Vor 4 Jahren wurde ein Mann, ein Biafraner mit Doppeltestantbürger unterwegs mit britischer Reisepass in Richtung von Großbritannien in Richtung Kenia. In Kenya wird this unschuldige man, unser Anführer, gekidnapped from British MI6, amerikanische CIA, israelische Mossad und nigerianische DSS. Er wurde 8 Tage lang gefoltert. Nach der Folterung hat man ihn in ein Käfig verpackt, wie ein Tier, und zurückgeführt nach Nigeria. Ohne jede örtliche Justiz gegen alle internationale Recht, was man ein Mensch gewähren kann, haben die gemacht. Und seit 4 Jahren ist unser Einführer, ohne Dumas bekannt, in nigerianische isolierte Stelle. Seit 4 Jahren. Verschiedene Justiz hat ihn schon freigesprochen. Aber die nigerianische Regierung weigert ihn freizulassen. Wir appellieren an die Bundesregierung,
Papa, Papa, onye isi, onye isi.
We thank God for your uplift time.
Interview must be granted for BTV. We are live in BTV.
Oh, hey! Oh, hey!
Yeah. Okay. Where is quiet? Yeah. So, Mazi, our Biafra all over the world. Yes, Papa. You go home now, please.
Hello, yeah, Mazi, good afternoon and welcome to BTV.
Yes, Mazi, we should continue.
Go ahead, we are listening. Go ahead. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but he's not hearing you because, but we can hear you. It will start now. Does he want to ask questions or? Yeah, if do you want to ask some questions?
Absolutely, I would have loved to ask one or two
Hello,
questions. If you are using the earpiece, can you
yeah.
pass him? If you are using the earpiece, can you pass the earpiece to him so he can hear us? Uh, so we'll be able to have this interaction, please.
Patrick, we don't have earpicks. Actually, she doesn't have earpicks here.
The one we
But
have is like
can you hear
The
me
one,
now?
the,
Can you hear
I can
me?
hear you. I can hear you, but yes, I can hear you now. But because
You're
I'm having the
welcome.
phone in my hand.
Okay, you are welcome to Biafra Television Europe, Mazi.
Okay.
We've
Yeah. Thank
seen
you very much, Mazi Patrick.
Yeah, we've seen the activities in Cologne, Germany, and it's quite impressive. We've had um, the comrade there speaking in Dutchland. Unfortunately, many of our people do not understand the German language, but notwithstanding, we can relate, we can understand. It is a great event for Biafrans all over the world today as they are watching us from everywhere, and it is it's a great impression for us to see our people in Germany come out in mass in attendance to this great occasion today. Mazi, we want to welcome you once again to BTV. Can you please introduce yourself to Biafrans before we proceed?
You yourself and you hear what I say. Yes, Mazi Patrick, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Introduce
Okay,
yourself
very
and tell
good, very good.
Biafrans.
Yes. Good afternoon, Biafrans. Good afternoon, lovers of Biafra and lovers of freedom. We are here at Cologne in Germany today, 30th of May, to honor and remember our fallen heroes. My name is Mazi Collins Chinedu, the National Coordinator, IPOB Germany. We we are gathered here today. You can see the number of people that turned out today. 30th of May is a day that we do not forget. So today we are gathered here to tell the German people that we are Biafrans and we are not extremists or terrorists as the Nigerian government are trying to label us in the world. We are marching from here um, um, to the ministry that is in charge of the constitution of this country. They are called Verfassung Schutz. So we're marching down there now from here. You can see the police people are here. You can see their boss here. They are guiding us. They are not shooting us. They are here, friendly with us. And we are happy that we have this opportunity to be here, unlike our brethren back home in Biafra land who do not have the opportunity to gather the way we are gathering because they'll be killed by the zoo military or their police. So, Master Patrick, we are about marching right now, and I think we will come back again if you need to talk again. Thank you very, very
Th-
much.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to have this short conversation with you. Until we see again, continue
Thank
with
you
the
very much.
progress of the event. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah, so I think we have to switch over to Italy now, where we will be taking interviews. Uh, I am also getting response from the United Kingdom. I hope that she comes in with the link.
Biafra in BTV Live. So where you are
Um,
here, your position, everything.
Okay.
You come from.
Okay. Okay. I came from. I came from Biafran. We came for the celebration of our Heroes Day. We came to mourn our heroes and heroines, those that fought for us in the 57 70s. So we came today to pay tribute to them, to respect them. That's why
yes, yes, you are welcome. This is Biafra Television Live. This is BTV Europe Live. I don't know if he's hearing me. Okay, okay. Right now, we'll be taking our IPOB UK. We'll be bringing IPOB UK transmission. But before we do that, I don't know if my brother in Germany can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, okay. We are switching over to UK. We are switching over to UK to take transmission from the United Kingdom.
Ụbọchị taa anyị bịara ime nke a anyị ga-eme ya n'udo mechaa ya alakwa n'udo n'oge na-adịghị anya anyị na onye isi anyị ga-anọ nga awụ Nnamdị Kanụ anyị na ya ga-esokwa wee nwee obi aṅụrị wee bulie aha Chukwu nke abịa ma elu ihe ndị a niile ka anyị na-arịọ n'aha Chukwu nke abịa ma.
Yes, that was our transmission from the UK. We are playing by the side.
Ụbọchị taa ụbọchị orie anyị ga-ede anya orie anyị na ụbọchị
Yes, you're welcome back. You're welcome back to the program. I don't know. We want to see how we can link up to uh, a live program going on in Milan as well, because our correspondent there would like to take one or two questions. Let's see if it's possible for us to link up with the correspondent in Milan, Italy, while we also wait for our UK to return back on board. And I believe that Biafrans at home are watching us in Biafra land, because our main reason and purpose of running this program here on BTV Europe is to be able to give Biafrans in Biafra land a glimpse of what is happening globally. It's very, very important, so that you have to be glued to your TV and be able to see your brothers and sisters from all over the world, and also motivating you to understand that while you are sitting at home, we are working all over the world in giving out the message of Biafra to the global community, to be able to understand the history and the story as we tell them by ourselves, because that had always been the challenge we faced over the years, inability to tell our story by ourselves. And we've taken it upon ourselves, the indigenous people of Biafra, to make sure that we position ourselves in telling the story the way they are. And we are making that possible today thanks to the establishment of the Biafra television by our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who have graciously and successfully made the media a point of focus in this struggle for Biafra restoration. And we want to give kudos to him to have established some of these structures to be able to propagate the gospel of Biafra restoration. And we are putting in every effort that is necessary in making sure that the message of Biafra go around the world, because that is our duty. It is a duty call that we cannot run away from. And today, 30th of May, is another day and a great opportunity once again for us to send a message across to the world about the oppression of the Biafran people, about their experience between 1967 and 1970, to expose the horrors that were hidden over the years, that were that have been tried by the Nigerian government and their allies to put under the carpet. In 2025, we are making sure we bring them forward and we are pointing light on them so that the world will know the hidden crime was committed between 1967 and 70. Now we are linking up with Italy to be able to take correspondence. Hello, Wada, can you hear me? Hello, Wada,
Yeah, Mazi, can you hear me?
100% can hear you. What is the
Yeah,
situation?
really, I really want to apologize for all that happened today. I had some technical problems with the Bluetooth, and I'm really sorry because I interrupted the studio several times. So please pardon me and pardon me, viewers.
Wada,
It won't repeat again.
I don't
Um,
think that there are much issues to apologize for.
come again.
I don't think there are much issues to apologize for. Right now, I would like you to move forward. I can see people standing in front. If you can talk to the BTV national coordinator to have a conversation with you to know what happened today on the land.
Yes, Manzi. Now I will have to bring in, really, it was a great time. I will have to bring in the national coordinator, Mazi Udakeke Ugo, so that he can be able to express on behalf of all the Biafrans of IPOB Italy today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please, coordinator, can you please put me on the screen because I'm not even coming on the screen. I need to be on the screen to have this conversation with Italy National Coordinator, Mazi Keke Oda. Hello, Mazi. Good afternoon and welcome to Biafra Television Europe.
Mazi Patrick, good afternoon from here.
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear and very clean. Biafrans all over the world are hearing you. They are watching you live and direct. Biafrans in Biafra land have also testified that the BTV Europe is playing a great role on the ground, where they are all hooked up watching our live transmission. Mazi, welcome once again to BTV Europe. We saw what happened today and how the coordination was made. We saw the time that names of our heroes were read out, and it was a solemn moment for us. Can you please tell us what has been going on in terms of organization generally and the turnout of our people in Italy in today's program?
Mazi, thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know if you can hear me because we are in Piazza here. There is noise.
Your voice is coming out very, very clean and clear.
Oh, wonderful. Mazi Patrick, Biafrans all over the world. I really want to thank everybody. My name is Oda Keke Ugo. Today in Italy, as always, Italy done it as it's supposed to be today. We are still here. We are still here. People turn up massively. Even I will tell you, this is half of Italy that came here today because of jobs and children and whatever.
children are still going to school. So we turn off massively today, and they have done the needful, which we are still here today until I think in another 30 or 35 minutes we have to leave this place. But I thank Chukwu Okariama today that we have achieved our aim. People came around, even the white people, asking questions, what are we doing? Which we did to explain. We try our best to let them know why we are here today in this piazza and this square of Milan. As Biafrans, some people even are crying. Some white people which we were approached, explained to them what we did today. They are very amazing. Most of them don't even have idea of this Biafra. That's why it's very important for us to be coming out every day. You must meet somebody different. You must meet people who never heard about this Biafra. So, Mazi, I don't know what is going on other places in different countries, but what I'm saying is Italy. Italy did a very wonderful work, a very wonderful demonstration, which we have achieved our goal today. And I pray that people Kabiama, most especially, we keep our leaders, keep Mazi Ndi Biafra. We recover that the court case yesterday went successfully fine. What we are waiting another one, I think next month. For now, I thank the DOS. Mazi Patrick, it's not easy. It's not easy to safeguard and secure this struggle for these past 4 years. It's not easy. As Igbo people, we are very stubborn to be controlled. Even if we watch what is happening here now, it's not easy to control these people that is here, not to talk of worldwide. So I really thank DOS members and most especially the coordinators and the members, because without members there is no coordinators. So I really want to appreciate you people that is working on BTV. It's not easy, and I wish you all people all the best. Woman.
Thank you very much,
You are
Mazi.
distracting me.
Yeah, we know that you have to stay on because I want to take a couple of questions. You talked about the awareness campaign
Yes.
and how young people, became emotional, having to know what happened, the massacre that took place in 1967 in Nigeria. Know that the new generation of young Europeans need to really have that sensitization when it comes to the issue of Biafra. But we know that there was a generation that knew about the Biafra war, generation that knew about the Biafran existence. Does it mean that as a result of our inability over the years to have continued in the push in sensitization that have made a lot of people forgot, or we are not able to get the Biafran message? Is it as a result of that?
Yes, Mazi, I think I heard what you said lastly because, like I said, there is too much noise here and the music. Please tell them to stop that music, please. Mazi, yes, what you experience here today is a different thing altogether. I must tell you, believe me, because even as a national coordinator, I was trying to coordinate perfectly for us not to make any mistakes. But white people keep on coming, asking questions about what we are doing. Lastly, somebody just came now, a woman, a lady, with a phone, asking what we are doing. Thank God, Italian language. We try to explain our best, which most of them pick it. I think we have one journalist that came earlier on today too, as well, which I don't know the name of the program they have. But what I'm saying today is that we really achieve our aim today, Massive. Honestly, believe me, and I thank Paul Kabiama for that. You can see my coordinators and my members, they are out here with me, they are watching what we are saying. Most of them are enjoying themselves here, trying to put something on the stomach. So, Mazi, I don't know if I have answered your question because I didn't get you properly.
Okay, I can understand that, coupled with the noise and the wind.
Yes.
But we can hear you, we can hear you. I can see that you have standing by us. I don't know if they themselves would like to say one or two things.
Yes, just tell me, I will tell them, I'm using earpiece. If you just say something, I can allow them to talk.
Are these zonal coordinators and which zone are they representing?
Yeah, this is a former coordinator from Chesmada Latina, Mazi Chukwemeka. Chris, the one that always called Radio Biafra. So I can allow him to talk. Mas, remove this earpiece. Let me give it to him. You can, Patrick. Yes, this is BTV. Go ahead. Mas, in there, what?
You're welcome to BTV Europe, Mazi. It's my
Thank you
pleasure
very
to have
much. It's my pleasure.
you. Yeah, so how did the program go today? Have you rounded up for today, or there are still other events that are coming up?
Yeah, the program is almost done. We are almost we have finished our activities here, and they know in Italy here. When you book for a rally, they must give you a time, scheduled time. So the time it is about to be done now. So we are almost through. But the program today was fantastic. It was fantastic. I must
Okay.
tell you.
Okay, I heard about the progress made in the areas of sensitization and how people were coming to make inquiries and ask questions. What is your take on the new IPOB sensitization to young Europeans who have put interest in understanding what Biafra stands for?
Yes, Mazi, that is a fantastic question. The issue there is that we are in era of computer age. Let me put it in that form. It is no longer a time where we wait for journalists to come and disseminate our information. Our information is at our hand now. So we use that opportunity to disseminate our informations, tell people our quest for Biafra restoration, our quest for independence, for our freedom is paramount to us, and we do everything possible in our feet as much as we can to display our information. So people who are here today, I think they are in quest to know what we are doing here. They are worried to know, and we finally give them every information they need. Even those taking pictures, they ask questions, we give them because it is our time to do that. Because no longer all the rally will be done in Italy here and other parts of Europe. Journalists are always there, but they can never see this thing in their television. They cannot display the information because of the what Biafra represents and their fear for the West, for Biafra to liberate themselves. So on this time, we are happy. Today is social media age time. So we use that opportunity to make sure that we display our information, and it was fantastic today. People ask many questions and we give them exactly what they want.
Thank you very much, Maz. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to have you on BTV. The whole world have seen what Italy have done this year. A high level coordination of event, and also the coverage is top notch. And I also want to appreciate our correspondent on the ground there, Wada, who have stood by in making sure that we get the news. I don't know if there are any other comrade who would want to make a comment or
Yes,
who would
yes,
like to
yes, of course. But the second, because I just say one thing before I pass over to another coordinator who want to speak. Mazi, we are calling Biafrans all over the world, everywhere you are. We shall not relent on what we are doing until we restore Biafra. Biafra is the only solution we have. In other words, we are going to suffer like the Jewish, and already we have been suffering, scattered all over the world. It's time for we to come together. Wherever you find yourself, join IPOB units, wherever you find yourself. Thank you, Mazi, and God bless you.
thank you very much. It's my pleasure to have you.
Okay,
You're
thank you.
wonderful. Thank you very much.
Mazi, thank you very much. I have to hand over the microphone to Mazi Festus Soloka.
Hello, Mazi.
Yes, Maazi Festus Oloka, this is Biafra Television Europe. Welcome to the program.
Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and my name is Festus Waka, the coordinator.
We can no longer hear, okay? I think Maazi Oloka, I can't hear you any longer. Yes, I know the problem. You know, he's pressing the Bluetooth too strong. He's pressing the Bluetooth too strong, so he has disconnected. And I just want to say that. Okay, can you hear me now? You are disconnected from the Bluetooth. Can we please resolve that issue before we continue? Mazuloka, can you hear me? Okay, can you please get him off? Let's resolve the issues before we continue. Now let's see if we can switch to the United Kingdom. The UK is calling. The UK want to come on board to tell us what is happening on the ground. I don't know if our UK correspondent is available to give us details of what is happening in the United Kingdom right away. We saw also correspondent from Germany. Yes. Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, of course, I can hear you clear and loud. Now, can you hear me?
Yes, I know the problem you have is stop pressing the Bluetooth hard because when you do that, you automatically
Okay.
you have to be you have to be sensitive. You have to be sensitive the way you handle your Bluetooth, or you'll be disconnected.
Yes, sir. Yes, of course, I can understand you, but it's having some stackies on me. But we move ahead. This is our 30th May. We are here to remember our hero and heroines, those who die for us to live today. And as we are here telling the people what we are passing through in the country called Nigeria, and we are here to let them to know that today, 30th May, is the day, Remembrance Day. We have been doing this for long, for since our leader make us to know all this, and since then we have been doing this every 30th May. So we are here in Milano City to make sure that we do the normal thing. So Mazi, the whole world is seeing what we are doing and knowing our cry and the reason why we are here, because we cannot just be a human being without nowhere to go, going back or going home. And since our leader have been rendition from Kenya to to Nigeria, and you have seen what things that is going on in the courtroom. But today, the whole world has seen it that Biafrans, our struggle or our asking for our independence of our or asking of our self-determination is not a crime. It's what's supposed to be. Because we are in a developed country here, self-determination, if the parliament approve it, we go for election. Even on the 9th and on the 8th on the 9th here, this month, I think June, next month, we are going to vote as well, for citizens. The citizen was 10 years, but now they have reduced it to 5, and they ask us to vote for it. That is how the developed countries works. When somebody asks for self-determination in Africa country, they will think that you want to destroy everything. But no, it is time we let them to understand that self-determination is not war. It's peacefully. It's for us to live peacefully together, harmony, and showcase what we have. Because being together in different languages, different culture, not the same people, not the same culture, not the same language, you see that we are having a very big problem, Mazi. So today, making the 30th May, so we remember our dead and the people that died for us to live. So Mazi, I thank you so much for being with us today. And we are here, we are almost done, but we will make sure to make people to know the reason why we are here, Mazi. Thank you very much, Mazi. I still remain Festus Suloka, the coordinator of the indigenous people of Biafra, Verona. Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you.
Thank you very much for being with us too on BTV Europe. It's my pleasure to have you, Mazi. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, and I will pass to my fellow coordinator here. He will introduce himself. He's from Roma coordinator, but he will introduce himself. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much.
Memory, bro.
All hail
Yes.
Biafra.
Oh,
All
hey,
hail
Biafra,
Biafra,
you're
Mazi.
welcome. Oh, yes, you're welcome you're welcome
Today,
to BTV
to,
Europe.
thank you so much. Today is our commemoration day. English is the Remembrance Day. We want to remember our hero and the heroine that died so that me and you also, Mazi, will be alive. It is because of this hero and heroine that make us to be here today, make us to be alive. Number one, my name is Nwafo Shedrack, Roma coordinator. I am a member of IPOB. So we want to thank you people that anchor the television and the programs and what is going on today about our Remembrance Day. And we ask Chukwu Okabiama to bless each and every one of you and they bless the people, Adache Demma and the co-host that is here and also covering the program. So we thank all of you. Your work is not easy, but Chukwu Okabiama will bless each and every one of you. And also we thank our national coordinator, Mazi Kenke Ugo, who is here to coordinate what is going on the ground. So, Mazi, today is our 30th of May. We remember those that died since 1967 to 1970 that killed those genocide of 5.5 million people that are killed by British and the Russia and the Egyptian pilot and also other Muslim countries in Africa that join hand and support Nigeria to kill the Christian Biafrans. So today is their remembrance day. We can never or never forget them. Even when Biafra come, we continue to remember them all over the world. When we have our embassy, we continue to remember them. Although Biafra is here, that is the reason why our leader, Mazen Namdi Okuchukwu Kanu, is here in the DSS dungeon, sovereign for us. He's on the mountain, and we are here on the ground to work together with him and to make sure that Biafra must come. So therefore, we thank each and every one of you that cover it and they make sure that what is going on today will be viewed all over the world, not only in Italy, but all over the world. So we are here to remember our people, and I thank you so much. I remember Nwafo Shedrack, the Roma coordinator of IPOB, Italy. Thank you, and may Chukwu Okike Abiama bless you. Mazi, thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Mazi Nwafo. Thank you very much. Okay, let's take, I think we have to take the last,
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah, we have to take the last conversation now before we switch to the United Kingdom.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yes, thank you very
okay.
much. Can you please pass the mic so we can move to the United Kingdom? Hello, you're welcome to Biafra Television. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hello, Mazi.
Yes, welcome to BTV Europe.
Yeah, Mazi, can you hear me? Let me put this in very well.
I can hear you 100%. You're welcome to
Okay.
BTV.
Okay, welcome, welcome. This is Mazi Obinna, Bela coordinator. We thank God, we thank Chukwu Okike Abiama who make it possible for we to be here today. We have done it again as usual. As usual, it is a thing of it's so emotional, because today we are remembering our heroes and heroines, the people that Nigerian and British government and other Western country connive together to murder our people, men and women, children, that they did nothing. All they did was to, be a blessing from God, and these people connive together and murder them for no just reason. So we are remembering them. They have done everything humanly possible for we to forget these people, but we have vowed and we took an oath that we will continue to remember them. Even when Biafra come, we will still continue remembering them. So today we are remembering them, and we will continue to remember them As we are doing it here in Milano Center, that is how it's being done all over the world. If you go to England, if you go to America, if you go to Canada, they are still doing the same. So we remember the people they killed, and we are holding them responsible. They will never escape. We are asking for justice for these people. This 5.5 million people they kill. We are asking for justice for them. We are not gonna keep quiet. We will not gonna stop. We will continue until we get our freedom. Even when we get our freedom, we will continue to remember them. Thank you very much, Mazi. That's what we are doing here
Thank
today.
you
I don't know
very
if you have anything to ask me. I will answer you.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you. It's my pleasure to have you to be part of today's program. And we'll be switching over now to the United Kingdom, where people are standing by as well,
Okay.
trying to come on board to tell us what is happening on the ground in the UK. So, Mazi, I want to say thank you very much for being part of this program. Anyway, I know you personally, you have never missed any event in Italy, and that is quite commendable of you. Thank you very much.
We are looking forward, and once again, we are looking forward to see our leader, Mazi Nandekano. We are hoping that any moment from now, he will come out and reunite with us. All of us, me personally, I'm so emotional because I know that Chukwuka have done it. So he's a leader that anybody will like to be with. And as far as I'm concerned, Mazin Nandekalo is my leader forever. And where Mazin Nandekalo die is where I will die. So I will do everything humanly possible to make sure that we protect Mazin Nandekalo. So Mazi, I thank you very much. I'm going to hand over to our sister Wada, who is doing a marvelous job here. You know, she has been so wonderful. She has been so wonderful. Agunwa. Thank you very much, Mazi.
Okay,
I'm handing over to her now.
Okay,
Thank you.
very
Thank you.
much, and have a wonderful day.
Mamsi, thank you very much. Unfortunately, we have to close down from here in case you are still on air. When we get to our place of gathering, I can also come in. But for now, we have to leave here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We'll be switching over
The
to the
function
next.
the ordinance said we should leave. So
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure having you. Thank you.
Thank you.
For your correspondence.
Thank you.
Biafrans all over the world, I want to say thank you very much for your patience. Now we'll be switching over to the UK, where the UK family is waiting to come on board. And we are waiting to see if can we. Yeah, but it's muted. Can we please unmute? Is there any way we can do that? Let us. But we can't. It's still muted. I hope that they unmute. Uh,
We remember Captain Jonathan Egere. We remember Lieutenant K-Day Warribo. We remember Captain L.C. Dilibe. We remember Major Obi. We remember Major O. Isong. We remember Captain P.C. Okoye. We remember Second Lieutenant P.K. Onyenevu. We remember. We remember Second Lieutenant J.D. Eke. We remember Lieutenant S.E. Ongwe. We remember Captain S.E. Magwabu. We remember Major T.E. Nzebu. We remember Lieutenant P.O. Ibe. We remember Captain R. Abazu. We remember Captain Vincent Aloro. We remember Captain Joseph Ezinna Nkoro. We remember Captain Paul Anekwe. We remember Captain Diogo. We remember Captain Collins Obi. We remember Captain Onyemanze Ike. We remember Captain Wilfred Ezioko. We remember Captain Aloysius Ozowa. Captain Bartholomew Orajaka. We remember Captain Chimezie Ukegu. And we remember Captain Ephraim Obiokeke. Using the lighted candle, Uche. Huh? Okay. Bye-bye.
May their courage be our inspiration and strength.
Please, can we move back? We are too close back. It's not, for many reasons, it's absolutely wrong. Can we move back, please? Only the leaders are called to this sector.
They remind us that our lives are to be lived in accordance with divine providence, and nobody to lay it down for the cause of and salvation of humanity, that we are diligently to work while it is yet day, so that when the call comes down to lay down our tools, Okike Abiyama, God Almighty, where in His light we shall see light. We remember the fallen of our Biafran armed services. We remember the victims of terror and tragedy. We remember the millions of defenseless women, men, and children bombed in the markets, strapped to their death in schools and hospitals by Soviet MiGs and piloted by Egyptians. We remember Warrant Officer 1, Elijah Anosike, Staff Sergeant Ewon Ejiogo, Warrant Officer 2, Ndarake Uya, Staff Sergeant Davison Njoku, Staff Sergeant Sylvanus Ezeku, Sergeant Evan Jim Udo, Corporal Kaista DK, Corporal Michael Akudike, Corporal Johnson Agu, Lance Corporal Gabriel Okezi, Sergeant Benefo Lawrence Ofurun, Sergeant John Ukeje, Sergeant Major Albert Ogumba, Sergeant Hyacinth Obaji, Sergeant Emmanuel Ochi, Sergeant Peter Ejimako, Sergeant Nana Otuetre, Sergeant Morris Abe, Sergeant Peter Mbisi, Sergeant Obed Adenu, using a lighted candle. Raise it up, facing the east. We say, may their courage be our inspiration and strength.
Thank you. Thank you. Keep reading. Thank you very much. Round of applause. Children are represented, children and young people are represented by
Hello, Patrick. Can you hear me now?
Well done.
Hello, Patrick. Okay, yeah. All right. Thank you, Patrick. This is IPOB UK. Today, extended May 2025 on our heroes and the heroines day. So, as we have gathered once again to celebrate the lives of our brave men and women who paid the utmost sacrifice for our freedom. As usual, as we normally do it, we have conversed once again. IPOB UK has been the foundation of this great movement. So we are here right now at the Trafalgar Square, London, where we are honoring these men and women that paid the utmost price. So we are still on our prayer reading. Our first lady, Lolo Uchechu, the wife of our leader, has just finished her reading, followed by the son, the prince, Chibikem, has just finished his own reading as well. And we have more lineup of prayer readings. We are on the fourth prayer at the moment. After this event, you will be marching on to Valentine Downing Street as our line of program today has been planned. So this is how it's going in IPOB UK on this great day, 30th May.
We can see what is going on.
Private Fidelis Onyekwe. Private Mba Iroha. Sergeant Celestino Capo. Lance Corporal William Olani. We remember. Private Innocent. We remember. Lance Corporal Josiah Onyejiaka. We remember. Warrant Officer 1 Joseph Mba. We remember. Lance Corporal Matthew Jumike. We remember. Staff Sergeant Joseph Idekwe. We remember. Lance Corporal Lawrence Ogunmayakala. We remember. Warrant Officer 1 Daniel Lawrence. We remember. Private Stephen Ikelu. Lieutenant Augustine Apo. Lieutenant Moses Ikenjoba. Private Ebony Ugochukwu. Private Francis Ugochukwu. Private Aaron Osibe. Major Dominic Chilaka Wokoro. Major Mark Ebelogo. Major Meko Obenugo. With a lighted candle. Facing the east, may their courage be our inspiration and strength. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. By the light of divine countenance, we shall then pass without fear in the face of our adversaries through the value of the shadow, and at the last shall see the reward of true virtue, of truth and honesty, and acquire the possession of Biafra land and of an immortal inheritance. For that cannot keep us from the face of Chiku Okuke Abiyama, whose strength, grip will free us from Nigerian bondage and lift us out of shadows into the light that cannot die. In the numberless towns and villages in Nigeria and the rest of Africa and elsewhere in Europe and Asia, where we have lived in too many of them, we have endured cruel sufferings, died in the hands of our fellow human beings, just because who we are. So we remember Sergeant Ofoboro, Sergeant Peter Pazzi. We remember. Sergeant Robert Pazzi. We remember. Sergeant Michael Uche. We remember. Sergeant Boniface Njamanze. We remember. Corporal Timothy Iseyi. We remember. Corporal Sunday Amoni. We remember. Corporal Anthony Amoni. We remember. Corporal Paul Udeuku. We remember. Corporal Festus Nwa Dioka. Corporal Dennis Kemechiku Wadago. Corporal Barnabas Chigo. Captain Kumu. Corporal Agude Chamber.
Can we please have some level of silence?
Corporal Christopher Adokolu. Corporal Christopher Adokolu. Corporal Godwin Ikechukwu. Corporal Ogbado Peter Ohakwe. Sergeant Richard Ogu Onyedekulu. BT Ihani Uzoma. Using a lighted candle, raise it up facing the east. We say,
May their courage be our inspiration and strength.
Amen.
Generations of victims and martyrs. Still, their blood cries out from the earth. What can we say? What can we do? How do we bear the
I
unbearable
don't know why.
or accept what life has for him?
Can we please
We know
disconnect
that all that was born must
the
die.
music on the background? Can you hear me? Okay, we have to see how we can communicate so that we'll be able to have a clear transmission of the readings, because we had some noise and music on the background which is interrupting our live transmission. I hope that that will be sorted out.
Yeah. Hello, Patrick. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Hello?
I think there is music going on. Is it getting that environment? Because the music seems to be interrupting.
Yes, that's the problem because we are in an open place. This is a public place, so we have people with that came on for different events. So there's a bit noise here. That's why. Yeah, we are still
Okay,
here. IPOB UK.
but the music, is it coming from IPOB angle or from external?
No, the music is not from IPOB because this is a public place. So we have a
Okay,
different group of people that came for their different events.
okay. Can we focus now on the music? It's very important
Sorry, can
for
you
us.
repeat that again?
Let's focus on the music now so that we'll be able to progress the message.
Okay.
Lance Corporal Dixon Wake, Lance Corporal Cyril Guanya, Lieutenant Silas Lieutenant Sunday Ome Juruba, Lieutenant Ogugua Ezebus, Corporal Innocent Archibald, Lieutenant Colonel Aloysius Akamere Amadike. Some names we may have forgotten, others are sealed in our memory. A wound was not healed. Using a lighter candle. Using a lighter candle, raise it up to the east, we say, may their courage be our inspiration and strength.
Well done, Mama. Hello. Sorry, I know it's Lolo. Lolo. Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, keep on. Okay. Yeah, how are you? Nice to see you.
We are living out of our homes where we need them the most, to foreign lands, where we live in agony and die untimely deaths. We are still full of hope, more than ever, because we have you, Chukwokikabia. At home, our enemies use our own misguided people to poison us, to ambush us, point us out to the enemies. Yet, we continue the mission, both in flesh and in the spirit, because you, Chukwokikabia, sent us out to this mission, and we cannot fail. With you, Chukwokikabia, our hope and our Redeemer, our victory is assured. We remember Chimobi Okafo, Akawakawaka Biafra, Commander Ikonso, Mazi Ikechukwu Ugoha, Biafra unknown hero, Bruce Merrock in his name, we remember. Bruce Merrock was a Columbia University student, 20 years of age, from Old Westbury, New York. Bruce Merrock burnt himself to death on the lawn of the UN headquarters to protest the genocide on Biafrans that was being committed during the Nigeria-Biafran War, with a big sign that read,
You must stop genocide. Please save 9 million Biafrans. Bruce Merrock died after 9 hours after he was set ablaze. He set himself ablaze. Bruce Merrock was born on 6th of May 1949 and he took his own life on May 30th, 1969. For people he had never met, 2 UN United Nations guards spotted the flame and chased this young man across the lawn with fire extinguisher. But Rosemary eluded the guards, racing in front of the North Lounge of the building before several hundred horrified delegates and onlookers. The student finally fell on his knees beside a statue bearing the biblical inscription, "Let us beat our sword into plowshares." And the gas finally extinguished the flames. Merrock was rushed to Bellevue Hospital, where he was listed in critical condition with burns all over most of his body and was pronounced dead shortly after midnight. At the UN, gas found a large cardboard sign on the front lawn which read, "You must stop the genocide. Please save 9 million Biafrans." At the bottom of the sign, the quotation read, "Peace is where there is an absence of fear of any kind." Hero on fire, Rosemero, Biafrans all over the world remember you. We will never forget your sacrifice in defense of our freedom. Using a lighted candle, raise it facing the east, we say, may their courage be our inspiration and strength.
IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. One family. IPOB. Almighty and everlasting Father, you are our only hope, our trust is in thee and thee alone. Those who took the mantle of leadership in Biafra land have turned against your faithful children and your holy land, Biafra. They have colluded with the Fulani and their British masters to hand our lives and blessed land Biafra over to the enemies. Chukwu forbid it that we will become like the house of people in our own land. Please, can we move back? Biafra, in the hands of the Fulani Janjaweed. We, your chosen children, have awakened to our responsibilities. Please, Father, in heaven, fortify us like steel to fight on till victory. Expose the enemies within and enemies without. Let them have no peace of mind and no rest to place. No place to rest. Reveal all their evil plots against us and turn them against themselves. Grant us the upper hand and absolute victory soon, so that those who have died in their sleep will finally rest. We're now going to remember the following in their various groups. Their names are not listed, but they're victims. First one is victims of Operation Python Dance 1 and 2. We remember. Victims of Mpo Massacre. We remember. Victims of CKC Massacre. We remember. Victims of Abba High School Massacre. We remember. Victims of Igocha Utakot Massacre. We remember. Victims of Emene Massacre. We remember. Victims of Odigo Massacre. We remember. Victims of ongoing sieges. We remember. Massacres all over Biafra land and beyond. We remember.
May their courage be our inspiration and Almighty, most merciful Chukwuka, in whom we live and move and have our being, and before whom all men must hereafter appear to render an account of the deeds done in the body. We do most earnestly beseech thee to impress upon our minds and solemnities and infamy of this day. May we ever remember that in the midst of life we are in death, and so live and act as separate parts, that we may have no cause for sorrow or fear when the hour of departure is at hand. And on this we commit our being in pursuit of Biafran nation, that the souls of those who have died may find rest in your presence. Thank you very much, Dr. Kachi Lois, and thank you to all the readers. We finally close the prayers, but our program, in respect of our great heroes and heroines, continue. We'll be moving over to 10 Downing Street. We have a special letter from Oyendu's son, Nabikem, to deliver, specifically asked by Oyendu in the last few hours to do so. So we'll be going there to make a very bold and loud statement. We continue to the other stopovers as I listed: Commonwealth Development Office, the Parliament Building, and the Zoo High Commission. Take one or two comments when we get them. We hold our hand, present knowing.
I left my jacket. It's mine, yeah? What the one, my one?
Very beginning, still, and will be forevermore. Until
There is
the
a lot
Christ
of
praises.
noise at the background.
Lord, Carol Money to give us a very short speech.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, Lolo. Hello. Good afternoon. I want to talk a bit about Remembrance Days. Remembrance Days are institutionalized and honored in the UK. They have events like VE Day, Remembrance Sunday, versus how remembrance for Biafran victims is often silenced or denied, especially in Nigeria. The UK marks their remembrance with poppies, parades, ceremonies, and this year, May to November, you will see
I thought there's water. Is there any water? Where? Okay.
Yes, so
Hello.
why don't get you? Can you hear me?
Thank you. Yes, I can hear you, Patrick.
Okay, I can see that Lord Okaromonde is speaking.
When the Royal Niger first arrived in what we now know as Nigeria, with a Bible in one hand and a gun in the other,
Your
there
stream
has been
is still not
nothing
to be
but bloody
clear.
conflict.
I don't know why.
In 1945, hundreds of Biafrans were killed in the North
Because
Sea
you know,
at
I told you
Jones.
before, this is a
Again in
public place, so we
1954
have
in Kano,
gatherings from
another northern
different groups
city.
No,
of
I'm
people
talking
In
about the
that
video
are
1956,
here.
of the
Shell found in Biafra land more oil than the entire Middle East. As corruption became
Because it's
wide-scale
very
following
sunny
this,
here, so I
northern
assume
politicians,
the sun
after
rays
Western style of
will disturb
democracy
the
was
quality of
implemented,
videos.
led to the 1964 elections, rigged to favour the North. The power of the Nigerian army grew, which exploded into a coup, mainly by Northern Army officers. followed by a bloody conflict. The 1966 program in northern Nigeria, the Biafra War, which saw not just the bombings, but the deliberate starvation and genocide campaign leading to the disease and death of millions. In Israel and Ireland, their records show 5 million. In Europe and England, they record 3.4.
And I
checked
hardly
yesterday
hear
on
what you are saying
Wikipedia. They
because
now
it's
say
quite
2
noisy
million.
here. But we are the last
You see
stage
how
of
they're trying to
we finished the
manipulate the
reading.
meaning.
We
The
have
bloody
Lolo
conflict never
Monday,
ended
which
with
is
recent
giving a very
killings,
short speech here.
crackdowns,
And after
and the
this
lack
place,
of
we'll be
justice
marching
today.
straight to number 10
We
down
are
the
here
street.
because history matters.
Because according to the
Memory
information,
matters.
our
Mourning is a
leader,
human
Major
right.
Kano,
To
has
mourn
sent a
is also
letter
an
through
act
the
of
phone,
resistance.
which
Just as
is going
British
to be
families
delivered
remember
to
their
number
fallen
10 down the
soldiers
street to the Prime
with
Minister
dignity and pride,
of UK
Biafrans must be
today.
allowed to
So
remember
after
their
this
dead with
speech from
dignity and
Lolo,
pride.
we'll be marching straight
To
on
remember
to
is to
number
say
10
that you
down the
mattered,
street.
that your life
So
meant something.
that's how it
This
is
is the call to
today.
action, the call for recognition of Biafran lives lost, call for an end to the repression of remembrance, encourage documentation.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. There was a nation living in peace and unity. Hey. They are people with love and harmony. Oh, yeah. They saw greatness rise up to its purity. With another people of different culture, ideal heritage, bias and oppressive. Oh, I see a nation from trigger of Africa, rising with strength and might and power. In due time, nobody gonna praise us. Rather, you all gonna embrace her. With your flag, with your flag, with your flag, with your flag. Oh yeah. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. Oh yeah, Biafra is our home. Oh, it's my home. Yeah, Biafra is our home.
I reminisce way back 1967. Death toll and the blood couldn't count them even. Mama screaming, child squealing, pops on the ground. 2.5 years, over 3 million's gone. Why? Cause we asked for our freedom, and we're going back to our sovereign kingdom. They shut us down when we cried, the world said nothing. Sitting back in the crib, watching our suffering. Should I talk about the planes dropping shells like rain? Suka had the first taste of a hero's blood. Abagana Zobunigwe was stronger than flood, but the juke is too strong and fought them off on the chart. Thought the bloodshed's gone, then it came again. 216 and the massacre, it started again. So bloody name, I couldn't cry tears. Blood dripping down my eyes, water in my vein. We died trying to fight the cause and we're trying to break it. It's our freedom, but the world was against us.
Wave your flag over Africa. Welcome people of Biafra. Wave your flag over all the world. See those people of Zion is here.
It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion. It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. Hey. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. I see the rising sun from Africa. Oh, this is a sign of victory. Oh, yeah. I see future in Africa. Oh, yeah. People of Biafra. See light shining on the world. Oh, yeah.
The bricks. Something. Oh na 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 na. Watch it out. Watch me far away, see me far away. Shabada, tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have, because I have myself. Oh, then think say na defense. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, so go learn to pretend. Do not run away. Kind of over than you. That is why I say,
We're rounding off this program from here. Thank you very much. I was muted. Sorry for that. We'll be rounding off this program from here, and we'll be coming back to cover the event in Brazil. We'll be coming back to cover the event in Brazil. So I urge you to stay tuned with us while we go on a long break. And then when we're back, we'll be covering the event in Brazil, where our Brazilian family will be taking their petition to the parliament. And until I see you again, my name remains Mazi Kim Patrick DK. And I want to say have a wonderful day from me, from here on BTV Europe. We also want to say thank you to our director of program, Mazi Moses, who stood by and patiently waited to put us through today's event. Thank you very much. Until I see you again later in the day, have a wonderful day and God bless you.
that is why I say, that is why I talk. That is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I am. Ohaneze Ndibo, how una dey? I don't come to speak my mind with no delay. Let them know say una eyes clear about una way. Watch out, many things they happen in that country you dey. So some people trouble upon people every day. Even when you dey, you go talk say you know dey. I need to understand why this one bad. I need to understand why this truth apart. The promise that we got and nationalize. The promise we will live and no complaints. Watch me far away. Watch me far away. See me far away. away. Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have. Because I have myself, oh, then think say na defense, oh. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, oh, you go learn to pretend, oh. Do not run away, kind of sober than you. That is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I talk. That is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I nyam. Samada, cha cha cha, kick Samada, Bumba. See, I come back again to tell people say, now here we dey, we don't come to stay. I say no retreat, no surrender. We're living big, but no arrange. Look at the soldiers killing innocent Biafrans every day. Look at the Islamists killing innocent Christians every day. It's depending me, yo. It's depending me, yo. It's depending me, yo. Chukwoki come down now. Bataranyo say ye maka. Bataranyo say ye maka. I know ginaka. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I know. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I know. Ndi Mohamadike one. Umu Biafran nile. Anyisigi gabaniru. Onya kaya docha. Weli feneme. Onye naya nejuno yine. Chuku kwa mawaja. You are whiter than snow. Oku gibesi oku. We stand where you stand. We say no secret trial. Onyinye chuku esosika osiki Mohamadike, no secret trial. Prophet Yahweh's young osiki Mohamadike, osiki jisike Mastus ejike kole osiki. One day puje bije, sikwa no weli feneme, o weli fenafia, o weli fenako. Ezi one name, Victor, Chimezie, Okorochuku, Igbo Network Television, London, Osiki Jisike. Na hapo genazu Umu Biafra nile Gedine nuwa Asiki gabaniru No secret trial. No secret trial. No secret trial. No secret trial. Hey! Watch me far away. See me far away. Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have. Because I have myself, oh, then think say na defense, oh. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, oh, you go learn to pretend, oh. Do not run away. Kind of sober than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I am. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I I talk.